We're recording. Welcome to this week's no intro for you. Tell me what happened. What happened last time?
Somebody else do it. You guys take somebody.
So we started out after our retreat back to the Abbey. We were starting to kind of try and recollect ourselves, and then we ran into before last session we ran into the bounty hunter. So we drop in after this conversation. Some weird Zahir warrior guy showed up and challenged the bounty hunter to buy us a little bit of time, buy Cleric Hubble some time before his abduction. So we opted to take that time as best we could, try to finish up our rest so we could hopefully heal up. Hopefully that guy kept him busy long enough, and we woke up in the morning. Cleric Hubble was still around, so we seemed to have some time. So we were on the case. We rushed out into the city with our brand new Amulet Amorphous as a gift from Cleric Hubble.
Definitely a talisman, but that's okay.
Talisman / amulet of Morphous.
Definitely still a talisman from the first campaign, but that's all right.
We rushed back to the Ubliel residence to make our way down into the well.
Yeah.
And fought off a couple of those soul absorber creatures.
Yep.
Real bothersome. They set us back quite a bit because both Annifirth and Faith went down from their special attack. We found a little laboratory area filled with some real gross bodies, tools, instruments, weird notes written in that chaotic insanity script. We started to try and piece them together, but ended up having having the second encounter with the soul absorber people. Ended up figuring we needed to move on. We weren't gonna, after like 10 or 20 minutes of reading through the notes, Joe and Faith decided we'll just take the notes with us and we'll piece them together later. And while we were in that room, we started hearing some laughing, some little giggles. Opened up a cabinet, and there was this little hunchback dude. Kind of malformed, weird looking. Just kind of spoken in giggles and laughs, but didn't use any like real verbalizations. We determined him to be a non-threat. We continued down the pathway, solved a little bit of a puzzle, and then a little boy, I'll call him little boy from now on, little boy, pulled a lever and locked us in the room.
Sure did.
And so we solved a little bit of a puzzle within that room, opened up a secret passage, fought a giant bat thing in this very tight quarters area. And then entered into a ladder. Matthias going first, opened up the little top of the ladder. And there was a guy in a very nicely furnished area. Room, bricks everywhere, fireplace going. So he snuck up in there, quiet as can be, and discovered there were 2 other guys, for 3 total, in this room.
Sure was.
And then deftly, almost as if it was taken straight out of Skyrim and Dishonored, took a swing, missed. The guy was just like, huh? What was that? Ah, must be nothing.
Good old natural ones, baby!
Felt good.
Took another swing, and using a fancy interaction with his what's it called? The name of your sword.
Tax blade.
Tax blade, with a fancy interaction with the tax blade and some silver coins. Deftly turned every single one of those vampires into dust. The rest of us entered into the room. We took a look around, started to piece together that this was sort of an outpost of the base of operations or something for whatever was going on. It seems it's a bigger operation than intended. Lots of vampires, and they targeted this place very specifically.
Yeah. You nailed it.
We were looking through some more notes. not quite getting it fully, but making progress with this cipher.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a phone call on these enchanted crystals
Rubies. Mm-hmm.
for enchanted rubies
Mhm.
that the next rotation was checking in so that they could take their rest, and this X group was supposed to go out for their patrols, what have you.
Sure.
And who was it? Was it Matthias?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matthias tried to speak easy over the ruby
Yeah.
and seemed to make progress at first, and then maybe not quite. We'll have to find out.
We will, indeed. And I will again remind you that there's all sorts of plans and papers strewn about the entirety of this area. This is definitely the headquarters, the stronghold, the heart of the operations here with all the information you want. A majority of it in the Insanity cipher writing, clearly and purposely being hidden from prying eyes.
And we were trying to finish up. We were closing in on the end of a short rest, hopefully.
You were. There was an overlap happening that these people will show up potentially before the short rest or maybe just after the short rest. You're not sure, and you're playing it out. That's where we left off. Who's running show tonight as well?
I will be.
Matthias.
Okay, good. You will run him. God forbid any combat comes up. It's not.
I would prefer to run him in combat than to try and roleplay another man's character.
Oh, I'd rather you not roleplay him. I'll do that.
I won't.
Pardon me. He'll be as unhelpful as possible to Faith. Don't worry.
Excellent.
I know we're taking a rest. I have something maybe that'll give us at least a moment of an advantage, because it didn't seem like that call went very well for you.
Is there anything in the papers about any kind of refrain for the past phase? Is there any kind of secret code? Can we tell anything about it?
I'll look through quickly, but I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get in a short amount of time.
Make an investigation check.
Seeing as Show is the one who has cracked most of
Same.
this code so far.
Same.
Yes,
Same for him.
investigation.
Ooh,
Yep.
While he's
I got
doing
a-
that.
I got a 21.
Looking through the paperwork, you were seeing lots of discussion about tests and plans and expansion and vampire creation. You don't see anything about a code. Passphrase.
Show only got an 11.
No, you guys can't find nothing about passphrases. Probably something that wouldn't be written down.
While Faith is
Fair.
going through the book,
It's under the
I
keyboard.
want to take the kid off my shoulders,
Yep.
put him down, and just look at him.
Mhm.
So, did you follow us directly, or is there some kind of passage you used to get up here?
Ooh. And he just points back at the ladder you guys came on. It would seem that he followed you guys. Probably just open the lever, see if you guys made progress. You guys were back there, just a fun aside. If you were still stuck in that room, you probably would have seen it come up a little bit. He would have been like, oh, 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 and then just drop the shit again. So it just would have been peeking at you. Ah, you little bastard! As the door closes. We're not, that'll never happen now, but that.
I have a
just
thing
for
that
you.
might give us a momentary advantage for whenever this group comes. I'm gonna stand up and go to the room from the. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure you said there. It didn't look like there was any doorway in here, right?
No, there was just a big mechanism on a gigantic wall.
Okay.
It's on the inside. It looks like similar to like a drawbridge or something like that. You know how these cranes and stuff work. Use your
Well, I'm gonna-
imagination. I'm not
I'm
going to
gonna
bullshit this.
I'm gonna stand there for
Mhm.
like 30 seconds to a minute or something, just to
Okay.
take a bit of like a mental snapshot of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I'd like to do is about, I'd say 2 feet from that wall.
Okay.
I want to try to silent image the perspective of the room in front of it.
Okay. What are you doing? Oh, yeah.
You're painting a mural, essentially.
I'm basically just painting a mural of the room with a flickering fire without anybody in it.
As if you were
Okay.
standing in the doorway looking into the room.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting play. So the illusion is hoping to obscure all of you guys from the returning vampires. Is that the idea?
Basically, give us a moment to ambush them, because I
Yeah.
get the impression that they are they're gonna expect a fight in here, expect something's wrong. So maybe give us a moment to just be like, get an ambush in on them.
A clever idea.
I
We'll
want to
s-
say to the kid,
See how that plays out.
little buddy, are you familiar with this room? And the one that you were hiding in, are you familiar with that? Is that your father's room?
Oh.
Your mother?
Oh. Which one are you referring to, Luke? Just for me, that he where you found him?
Yeah, like
You found him in the lab.
laboratory. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just making sure I'm with you. So he continues to shake his head.
Has that always been under your house? Dias, you think there's anything we can ask him? Running out of ideas.
To be honest, I'm not sure if right now is the time. We should probably take the short reprieve that
Thinking-
we have to finish up our rest and
Yeah, maybe I'll
potentially
kind of
set some traps. Maybe.
I'll kind of head over to Annapurna. Did you say you had him on your shoulders or you had him in
He took him
front of you?
down. He took him down.
Right now. Yeah, I'm,
I'll like
crouched
kneel
in front of
down so I'm closer to his level. I'll be like, I think you should maybe hide. I think the bad men are gonna be coming back soon.
And he goes over toward the trap door, and you see him again do exactly what Matthias you saw in the well. As he then closes the door and goes down onto the ladder, exactly like you saw up in the Obil residence.
Before he goes, I'll pull out a hand axe from my
Yeah.
belt and I'll hand it to him,
Woo!
just in case anybody comes.
And he's climbing down one with the hand axe. Actually, he probably like would put it in his awful zipper mouth as he's going down.
So this thing, it might just give us a moment to get a bit of a jump on them. I mean, once they walk through it, they'll know it's not real, but it might just give us a quick jump before things get hectic.
As you finish your short rest, what do you want to attempt to do? You have to tell me how much time it's going to take. I rolled for their speed, so that will determine how quickly after your short rest they get here. I've already rolled it, so now I know. So you must tell me what you hope to accomplish with your life in these last few moments before the end.
Airforce not doing anything. He's just gonna be like hugged against the wall from where the entrance is.
Self-check.
Okay.
+10 to everybody. Oh, you know what? Show would do pass without a trace.
I believe that.
So
was
+15
already
to
up.
everybody.
Yeah, I think we might have used it earlier in the day already.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
used
can't use it
upon
again?
Entry.
He can't use it
it's
again?
a once per day
race
thing for him.
feature once per day.
Coming
Oh.
into this room, we used it.
Yes. Yes. Very
Yes.
good. Very good. Very good. So no, so only just +10 naturally for the current illusion you'll get to your stealth check.
28.
Oh, we're making
27.
stealth checks.
Yep. And
So
you,
with
you get a
wait,
plus
hang on.
10 with the illusion right now.
Oh, I forgot to add my
31.
Thanks for letting me know.
22.
29.
Okay. All right. Boy, you guys are gonna be freaking out when this guy notices you.
Yeah, right.
Hello there. What?
And you guys begin a fight against General Grievous.
I thought we were hitting really well. Scanner's just like pancaked on the floor.
So I think it might also be wise to discuss our tactics upon the vampire's entry. We can remain hidden until they're all within the area of the trap. One person could drop on the one in the back, and at the moment of distraction,
20,
spring from the front.
19,
I think
18,
I think
17,
we should just wait until
16,
either we see all of
15,
them, whatever's there, or
14,
whoever passes through the wall
13,
first.
12.
Yeah, and I'm hugging
10,
the wall, so anything I see, I'm
9.
gonna cast Booming
You can hear
Blade,
footsteps in the house. 10,
preparing my Booming
9,
Blade. Anybody who walks through
8,
the wall, I'm attacking.
7.
Yep, I'm just pinning myself against the
6,
back of the entry.
I'm preparing
5,
an action as my
4,
first action without breaking my
3,
concentration yet.
2, 1.
And
Everyone explain to me exactly where you are right now.
I'm gonna be
facing-
towards the back of the room, a little bit to the right of the fireplace.
Okay, in the back of the room, though, in which sense? Like, relative to what?
Like, if you're looking at the fireplace to the
Yep.
left of it, and
Okay.
like 5 feet from either wall in the corner-ish.
Okay, cool. So that'd be opposite of the
Correct.
weird big door. Okay,
Opposite what we think
Well,
is the entrance.
potentially the entrance. Yes. Okay, where's everybody else?
From the door, if I'm looking at the door mechanism thing, I am to the left,
Mhm.
just hugging the wall next
Yep.
to it.
Okay.
I'll be opposite Anfirth.
Okay. I got you guys now. Where were you, Matthias?
If you guys are pinned up on both sides of the door and the entryway, I would like skitter up one of you and try and like hang over top of the door so that I could drop on the last guy.
Yeah, you can do that, but it goes up pretty far. So like you can peek around the corner. You're not actually gripping up top of the
Yeah, that's
doorway. This
fine.
is really
Whatever
big.
makes sense.
It's a big mechanism.
Whatever makes sense.
You start seeing the mechanism turn because initially I thought for a second you were leaning against it, Matthias. The way it started, and you hear, yep, and no, it opens up out, like a book opens, and as it opens
cool.
up, you see nothing at first, and then there is a mist travels in and goes against the wall. I think they cleared out. I don't see anything. Another one comes in. Everything looks untouched. Did you hide the bodies? No, they're ash piles.
They
They're
turned
just ash piles,
Yeah.
but they would be like away from the wall a little bit.
What does that mean?
They would be behind the illusion.
Like
is what
the
you're
illusion,
saying,
they're
right?
behind the illusion. Yes.
Okay. I'm not envisioning this illusion very well, so wait a minute. I thought you said you
So-
put it... Yeah.
There's
They
like
came
a
into the
wall
room.
of illusion
Yep.
that covers like a majority of the room to make it look normal,
Yeah.
but past that threshold, they would be able to see past it, right?
I was
don't
thinking
really-
it was just like basically an outline on the room, and then like there's like a foot between the actual reality of the room, and then the rest of the room is illusion. That's what I'm seeing in my head right
gonna-
now, but I don't know if
I'm gonna
that's
send-
the spell.
I'm gonna send you a link to a short Mission Impossible scene that envisions what I was envisioning.
Okay, this is better.
The
Yes. okay.
hallway?
Yeah, the hallway scene from Ghost
Yeah.
Protocol.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the number. John Penn, you son of a bitch. No, what's his name?
How far into the room is it from the door, though?
I only put it about 2 feet away from the door.
Oh, so it's like really close. Okay.
It's close.
Oh, well, they broke that immediately then. Oh. Well, that'll change things.
Smoke and mirrors, baby.
That's cool, though.
So the idea is like they see it and they
Vertical
initially
wall.
think it looks clear, and then they pass through the illusion and we ambush.
Right. So the first one came through, so we'll back up a little bit now that I understand it better. The first one comes through as mist and then appears in the center of the room. And at that, then he would clearly be able to see everybody, right? Well, even though you got
Yeah.
your 30s, so wait, the illusion's there.
We're hiding.
You are hiding.
Depends on how good he looks.
Tell me again without the plus 10. So that was plus 10 if they were just looking from the outside. Now I just need to know your normal stealths if you still remember them.
12 for me.
12 for you. What's the rest of the group?
19.
19,
18.
18,
21.
21. Okay. Heh.
Rest in peace,
Who,
Faith.
who had
A
12? You had
sacrifice we were
12?
willing to make.
I mean, I wasn't really hiding great because I was in like just like the corner of the room.
Yeah, well, he comes in into the center of the room. Nobody's here. I think we're clear. Is that ash piles? What is that about? And see, Will goes over to the chair. wait a minute. As then the second person comes in and as he enters the room, he immediately this guy forms, and you see as he gets in here, he forms opposite the way the other guy formed, looking, and he forms seeing exactly where Anfirth, Ganu, and Matthias are all around the corner looking down that hallway to murder somebody, and all three of you get a clear look at this guy's like, ah! What do you guys want to do?
My first thing would be to break the illusion and cast Bless on Matthias, Ganu, and Annafirth.
Yeah, we're in a surprise at first round of combat. It's a surprise condition. There is no surprise round. We're in combat, and this is initiative number 4, baby.
Ooh.
Wow. All right.
It works. I'm near the top. Anyways, so.
Oh, Ganu, did you want to play tonight? Because the initiative said go away.
Too bad.
17.
Somehow got lower than me.
18.
4.
Joe is 15.
Yeah.
That was my. I got a natural 1 on that one.
Yeah.
And first
That feels bad.
is 7. And then I see you guys made new people. Interesting. They got sucked into here somehow.
Don't worry about it.
Not so it was you. And let's roll the baddies initiative. Okay, what do they get? Okay, that's what they get. And excuse me, that's what they get. Oh, no. We're not gonna take it. Okay, yep.
Hunter, remind me what Bless does.
So a
D4 to attack
D4
rolls and
whenever
saving
you make any attack roll or saving throw.
Excellent. I will put that over here.
I need to change the music.
Very important for you,
Oh yes.
who has made too many saving throws in the last 3 sessions.
I feel like if you get bit again, we're just gonna have you roll up a new character.
So if I get bit again and I go to sleep, or basically if I get bit again, I die.
It's statistically unlikely that he succeeds
So,
every constitution save.
I am almost dead tomorrow, but if I get bit again, I am dead tomorrow.
You should stop. You should stop being bad at this game, Brian. God damn it.
Just roll dice better, you idiot.
Ugh. Sorry. So I almost had a third, but I was able to shrug it off.
Nice job.
Oh, see, that's all you got to do. Just do that every time.
I almost had a third bite.
All right. Inside this secret room, inside what has maps and crazy insanity writing scrawled out in all sorts of which ways, your group ambushes these vampires. You get a free surprise round like in Darkest Dungeon, but it's not a surprise round. It's a surprise condition.
What's the functional difference?
It more makes a difference with regard to like traits like the assassinate feature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where
like-
if somebody makes an attack in the first round and combat starts, a creature might have a higher initiative and only be surprised on that round, but then if something happens that catches their attention, they're no longer surprised for the rest of the round, but they already consumed their turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
There's also other ways it plays into a factor too, as well as like some people could be surprised in the party, but not others. So then, of like all 3 vampires might not be surprised. The one outside, actually, this is a perfect example, isn't surprised yet. He's still outside. So you'll have this round, and if he knew like what was going on, he would just do their normal initiative at the same time. All right. So we have Vampire Bros. Super Mario Vampire Bros. Let's go. All right.
Super Vampire Bros.
First up. Did I get the order wrong? Oh, it
Initiative
added your
4.
bonuses after I typed it in, I think. Did it? I don't know. It should be Faith, but it has Matthias first for some reason. So
Oh, that's
Faith.
weird.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I typed it in, right?
So like I was calling out,
No, I
I
didn't.
take my vial of holy water, drop a couple drops into my hand, and
Mhm.
sprinkle that on my arm. The frost forms, and then 3 ice shards shoot out and absorb into Matthias, Ganu, and Anafirth for bless.
Beautiful. Beautifully described. You are all blessed. And then what? You know, shit.
And then just
cutting it off.
cause bonus action telekinetic shove to pull Anafirth 5 feet closer, so he's right up with them.
Up to Anford if you want to resist or not.
That works for me.
All right. Smoothly and accepting his sister's force pull, understanding exactly what's happening, he makes it this really cool, like almost action move. It's all like synergistic
Sliding
and
on
stuff.
ice.
Yeah. As he's like preparing his attack. Almost
So am I
Gundam
right next to
style.
them?
And then that is
You're
it for
right
my-
next to a vampire, yes.
I am going to use my reaction to use Booming Blade as I had prepared.
Oh. Oh, yes, you did. So there you are. Go for it. So you get that reaction
15,
before you come up.
15 to hit.
15 to hit. 15 hits.
Nice.
That is 10 bludgeoning.
You idiot. He's right. Oh! Ah!
And then 5 thunder as well.
Nice.
And then the thunderous energy starts to envelop the one that I hit.
As it echoes throughout the room, everyone's ears pop, and then there's this like little electric, almost Super Saiyan style, like but way less and not like powerful, like just jumping around the individual, like as a status and state.
After my turn is Birdie.
No,
And-
they don't get a turn. It's an animal. How dare you play your class?
My familiars get a turn.
Yeah.
It's
All
why I
right.
find Familiar is the best first level spell.
He's gonna fly over,
Mhm.
use the help action to
No.
give advantage on the one that was not struck.
No, I don't
By
believe you. I don't believe you.
So he's gonna flap around his face and peck at him to
Oh!
get him distracted.
It was incredibly
he's-
successful.
And then he's gonna fly over and just float with his wings. Let's say 5 feet from where Ganu is, kind of towards
You
the
little
behind him or above.
monster! Monster, I say! As he's clawing at Birdie, and Birdie gets away with his nonsense stats.
And that is it for all my stuff.
All right. Matthias.
All right. So, from my current vantage point, posted up a little bit higher.
Mhm.
From what I understand, there is one vampire currently near the threshold of the door that's next to Ganu.
No.
And then there's no. Okay.
2
Wait.
vampires in the center of the room.
That one's
Yep.
further into the room.
And then
The other one hasn't come in
they
yet.
missed it in.
Yeah,
okay.
two
called
missed
out
it
to
in.
Another one
Yep.
that is unseen at the moment. By the way,
Yep.
when I cast Bless, the illusion drops.
Oh,
That's okay.
so there is a vampire at the end of that hallway. Actually, no, he wouldn't be at this point. No, he wouldn't be. That it's just it looks like it goes into a normal room.
Okay.
What opens up into?
So I would like to get to the one of the vampires that has not yet been touched.
Yes.
And
That one has advantage on it.
yes, I would like to make an attack against that one.
I
with my-
refuse your request,
silver
but then I
detached blade.
approve it because that's how the rules work in this game. So go
Yeah,
ahead.
Thanks.
That's like I'm the president, I'm vetoing it, and Congress has overruled me because that's not how this works.
So that's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Barely. Just absolutely hits the thing by a lot.
That's a close one.
Mhm.
So I like baseball slide underneath his legs and then stab at his heart through his ribcage from the back.
Yep.
Do you want me to roll damage?
He turns into an ash pile. And consumes you're consuming the silver every time you do it,
Yep.
right?
I have 7 coins left. Nope, 6 coins left.
6, yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
we've killed 4 vampires so far.
Yep. I'm gonna bonus action. Is there
I
anything
would
to hide
say
behind?
from now on, I probably should have said this earlier, so we'll let it slide. But to kill vampires, it's probably consuming like half of however many are in the blade because it
5. Yeah.
it has
That's
5 in there, so
completely
it should have been taking like 2.5 or 3 away, 3 out of the 5. So then you have to keep reloading it that
it's
way.
10 slots. So
Oh, then perfect. Yes, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then yes, it's 10 slots, so it'd be taking half the 5 silver, and then you just have to put 5 more
it's half
silver in.
of the current charge.
Yes, that's what
Okay,
I should have expressed a bazillion years ago, but we'll just go on for now. Because I just thought, like, 1 for 1 is not my intention.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's
Let's just
completely fair.
assume he reloaded it, and now he's at 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Works for me.
Yes.
All right, I will use my bonus action to hide.
Okay,
There's
go
a
ahead.
poof of ash, and I'm gonna slip behind some nearby furniture.
Okay, and go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Natural 20 for a 30.
Okay, Yep, they don't... Moving on! Show!
Oh shoot! Yeah. So Show is going to, I don't even know where Show was in the room. He is going to
Safe.
kind of. Yes. So there's one in front of him with that's fighting with Anverth. He's going to move around that space to try and get an eye on the one that we suspect is out there, the one that they're shouting to.
Okay.
To see if he's the only one there.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Knowing that you can't roll on other people's sheets, like,
That
completely makes sense. But so that's a 17
I can. I
plus
technically
his
can.
Perception
Not going to.
is a +1. So he rolled an 18. Is
Nice.
that the only vampire there?
He can't see anything on there. It just looks like the hallway still with an 18. There's one left in this room and no idea what's out behind the open contraption.
So he's going to take a deep breath, bonus action Blade Song, and
Mhm.
use his action to cast Mirror Image. So he takes a deep breath, assumes his stance, and like 3 of him appear.
How dare you do what he does every time? I hate you.
Sorry.
Playing him properly.
He sent him first move.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he gave me a strategy guide. It's like, yeah, okay. Thanks. Spell
Good.
it out for me.
Terrific.
But now my friends will know if I'm disobeying his orders.
Good. And that also speeds things up. Terrific. All right, you got it. All right, next up, Dead. Next up. Oh, but surprised. Okay, next up. Okay, that's funny. Genu, Show, Faith, Anferth, everybody but Matthias, give me a deck saving throw. Oh, nice. He succeeded.
16.
Don't forget D4
Sure.
if you have bless.
Success.
Fortunately, does not help. 6.
What- Fail.
Oh no. I'm gonna kill Justin's character.
I had to use my inspiration on that one.
So
pretty
two-
bad.
I think Blade Song might
6.
give you. Hang on, let me double check.
Blade
for
Song
you.
should give you stuff.
I think it gives you advantage on Dex.
Well, that sure would be a convenient little thing.
Advantage on Dexterity Acrobatics.
That's fantastic.
Well, only
And then,
acrobatics,
Well,
probably.
acrobatics. It doesn't say
Not a
saving
save throw. Not a save.
Bummer. Okay. That seems silly. Like, Blade Singers are already, like, super strong, and they totally don't need it, but it makes sense thematically if they would get it. Okay.
26.
But you do get a bonus to your con saves while concentrating.
So I'm gonna
26
use
saves.
his inspiration on that because he has a 6 otherwise. He is let's see, 9 plus his dex save is a 12.
Fail.
Oof.
So 16 a save or a fail.
Save.
Okay.
So Anferth failed. Matthias failed. Show failed. Ganu.
No, just Show.
Just Show. I'm sorry. Matthias, I believe, is out of range.
Yeah, you said not
Yeah,
Matthias.
he said Matthias wasn't.
Yeah. You know what? I gotta check the range again.
Is it a fireball?
It's a.
'Cause if
It's a
Yeah.
fireball.
Okay,
Of
I'll
course,
do
it's a
the thing.
fireball.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. The room is
okay, but
exploding now.
I'm good,
Probably
though.
cover the entirety of the room.
I rolled a 26 on my dex save.
Yeah, you're good. So that's 33 points of fire damage.
33, did you just say?
Yep, I got a 5, 5, 6, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1 on my dice.
So that's full damage, right?
That's for full
16.
half if you save.
Cool.
And for this, you just get charred.
I have 1
Ooh.
HP.
Ah, fuck!
Joe is gonna use his reaction to cast
Mm-hmm.
absorb elements. To
Ooh!
reduce that damage
Ooh!
by 2d6.
Ooh!
Right? Is that the play? That's how you play Wizard?
Yes.
So he reduces
Usually I
that
just
by
cast
10.
Cloud kill, but
For everybody?
Was
For
that
everybody?
10 from everybody, or if you pass, do you half the 10?
Oh, so
it's only
Yeah,
for him.
wait,
Show
wait.
failed. So he takes the full 33, but he reduces it by 10.
Oh, for just him.
So he's
Yeah,
taking
just for him.
Just for him?
23 damage, which hurts him mucho.
Bless falls as my concentration is broken.
Oof. You guys just got a hard awakening to to
Fireball.
ambushing and ambush. Yeah, it's your first introduction to fireball. But yeah, that was oh, and the other guy is dead. The vampire bursts into mist. He
Do we see?
Oh
where
no,
the
he
fireball
passed.
came
I'm so
from?
sorry. He passed. So that would be half of 33. It came from the entrance that
16.
the last one is 16. So okay, he's horribly hurt. He is horribly hurt as he got hit with the fireball too. Because we gotta play fair
Play fair, yeah. Tells you a lot about your friends.
here. Yep.
Look at him and say, "It's not too late to switch sides."
Oh, he's doing the right thing. Oof. As you're all just on fire. Anfirth ragdolls across the room, Skyrim style. He's like, booming blade! Ha! You're going down! And just behind him, just almost like
It's
Mr.
like one of those
Bean.
ragdolls that you're like, ah, shit, I died. I definitely died. And then your character starts standing up. You're like, why? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah, yeah. And then,
Run.
oh,
How is this worse?
and then
How
they
is this
fall
worse?
down. Yep, they're not dead, but then they, back to the ground. It's the dumbass Fusro Da, where you're like, ah! All right, cool beans. Let me X out that guy. Okay, that'll end that turn. Next up is Anfirth, death saving throw.
I'm not dead.
You're not dead with.
I have 1 HP.
You have what? Oh, I thought you said you started at 1 HP.
No. I
Oh.
started at 34.
Oh,
'Cause
you're.
we got the full short rest.
Oh, terrific. That's what. Okay, great. You don't ragdoll. I'm sorry. No, I thought you said I have 1 HP, and I'm like, that's
that's why I said-
strange. Okay.
That's why it said he does the ragdoll where he still survives and gets back up. And you're like,
Now
"Oh,
that contextually everything makes so much more sense to me now. Yes, exactly. My fault. No, so yes, you get hit in the back. Oh, stand up again. Oh, glance over your shoulder. The hell was that? Basically detonated like right next to you.
Anfirth
Anfirth.
is going to second wind.
That's a great idea, my friend.
Let's see how it goes. 8 points. That's not bad.
Man, not bad.
And then the vampire action surges. Fireballs again.
Yeah. Anfirth is also going to cast Armor of Agathis
Okay.
as the
That's a
ice
good
starts
idea.
to surround him.
Helps the awful first degree burns you have on aspects of your body.
Gains 10 temporary hit points.
Nice. Doing what's needed.
And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll action surge.
Hey, can't action surge if you're fucking dead. Ha Let's go.
That's a true
I'm
true
just gonna-
fact.
I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me.
Yeah, go ahead and try.
Booming blade.
Ooh, he's gonna blame him. Let's see if it hits.
15.
Fucking
Oh,
hits! Get out of here!
Still alive.
Barely.
7 bludgeoning and
Yep.
some extra thunder as well.
He's
4,
still up.
so 11 total. And then
How much?
that's the
What's the other
It
one?
was 11
it's
total.
11 total.
Oh, okay. barely hanging on, Captain American style. I can do this all day. With his claws out and chunks of everything missing on this vampire.
After I can see he's like barely alive, say, maybe it's time to flee.
Make an intimidation.
19.
Yeah, no. We don't run from the vermin. He's got ego
Missing a bit of
problem.
your throat there. I couldn't hear you.
Boy, amazing the arrogance this individual has, despite definitely not understanding the severity of the situation. This seems like most CEOs and managers in most companies.
And then I'm actually going to run back to where I came from, so it's like 5 feet, but
Do you have anything to stop an opportunity attack?
I do not.
Oh, I was going to take one. You punk. It doesn't matter. His throat's out, so like when he attacks with the miserable natural 5, who cares what the modifier is? He's just going to be like... as he's trying to grab you as his awful vampire blood is spilling out.
So I am trying to go back to not be visible from the hallway, essentially.
Yes, that's fine.
The idea.
Yeah,
But
smart idea. So, learned your lesson. Ganu, you're up.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Fine.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun and
I don't believe
change
you.
it up.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to turn into a giant hyena.
Ooh! They're actually really nice creatures, too. Like Lion
That's
King
not a
ruined them.
bear.
Yeah. They're actually
They're
really
ass
cool.
smart.
Yeah.
They're really smart, but aren't they assholes?
No,
not
I
really.
heard they're really cool. Yeah, I heard Disney did a horrible disservice to them, and it also caused a poaching. I poached them.
Wow.
Poaching to go up. No, they're actually really lovely creatures. To a degree,
I
they're
wouldn't go
still
so far as
vicious.
to say
They're
lovely.
Well, I saw a whole
Yeah.
bunch of like wildlife stuff in preserve, and they can get along just fine with the people, and like they're some of the most like active and fun animals. Look it up, YouTube it. They're nice. They're
They're cool.
just as nice as any other wild, savage, feral animal.
That's a good
they're
point.
still
Yep, there you go.
brutal. They're brutal, but they're just still. But it's like no more than a lion, no more than the other
Yeah,
stuff.
so that, but a giant one.
Woohoo!
Really big.
Cool.
Probably bigger than the bear. 'Cause that's
Very,
white.
very pale, but spots all over you, and
Pretty
like
sure
your
they have-
your tattoos are all over you, just like they are on your normal skin, but on your fur.
Okay.
But super pale, uncharacteristically.
I think
Very
the
long
tattoos-
fangs.
The tattoos are like a slightly off color from the rest of the body, so it's not like super obvious.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Okay.
More obvious though because of the pale white
Yes,
skin
yes,
fur.
yes,
But when you would be naturally, it'd be very subtle.
yes.
So go ahead. What do you want to do, you punk?
Yeah.
Do you want to play
I'm
some
going-
D&D? Do it. Fucking do it.
So hang on, so that guy's still alive, right?
He is, yeah. And his throat's
I'm
basically
gonna
missing in
go-
his
I'm gonna go
stomach.
bite his head off.
Go ahead. And try.
Yeah, I think I bit it at least.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 24.
You bite it. Yep.
I bite it.
And make sure to add an extra D6 poison to your attack.
Excellent. Okay,
there's
that's gonna
not
be 8 piercing
Mhm.
and 5 poison.
How would you like to rip off its head?
Literally, like just like he's like, I can do this all day, and I
Yep.
just come up behind him, and then just like throw him across the room.
Oh!
With his head still in my mouth.
Oh,
And I
blood
go.
splats against the plans on the wall, and all the things come off, like the boards that have been pinned up and everything. Cabinets fall down, and papers are slowly coming onto the body as it goes into mist.
I like to think
Not
that
ash.
in his mind, he was like going up to Annifirth. He takes the swing. Annifirth backs off. He's like, "Yeah, see, bitch."
Yep. Oh, totally like Jurassic Park stuff right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And after he throws it, I just kind of go like, "Bleh," and the head rolls out.
And it just goes into ash onto the ground.
And so timing worked out for me.
Mm-hmm.
I can rampage as a hyena. When a hyena reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack. I can make a bonus action. Oh, nope, I can't. Because I...
Wild shaped.
As a bonus action.
Okay.
Damn it.
Next time.
He would be able to run for like his movement, so he could.
No,
like,
well,
heal
I
and
get
run.
I get up to half my speed.
Oh, okay.
with
Yeah.
rampage.
That's awesome.
Yeah, which is already halved from being exhausted.
All right. Top of the order. Layer action. The house creaks and sounds oopy doopy scary, and no conditions happen. Faith, it's your turn.
I am going to run over to Annafirth.
Don't believe you. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna run over to Annafirth.
Oh, he said it twice, so it happened.
I'll charge my bluish greenish magic into my hands and
Yeah.
like hold it out into him, and I'm gonna do both my action to do a cure wounds and my bonus action to do healing light.
For a second, I thought he was going to say Eldritch Blast, the ultimate turn. For a second, I used both my actions to show my brother who's number one, and then I bring him back and say, like, remember who was born first. You were.
22 healing from the cure wounds,
Oh,
Are you trying to say I'll die first?
and 5 healing from the healing light.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Well,
That's a lot of healing.
you took that hit a little bit harder than the rest of us, so I want to keep you up.
That helps a lot.
The beautiful healing. You can see bits and pieces of your brother's skin that is first degree burned coming back to its normal skin tone. God, is it magical healing awesome. Wish this was in the real world. Just poof. Fix it just
be
like
great.
that. Minus
So that's-
vampiric diseases.
That's Faith's turn, so I'm gonna have Birdie
Enough with the
Take-
bird.
take the dodge action
Okay.
and fly out.
Birdie, give me a fucking deck saving throw. You little
yeah, that's
cheater.
fair.
You dirty little cheater.
He's dead.
I
That's
want
fair.
it.
That's fair.
I
That's
want it.
probably. Actually, no, he doesn't have enough health to survive
Yeah.
the
Oh,
fireball
even the
save,
16?
So
Oh,
he's
yeah.
only got like
Familiars have like 1 hit point
he's
usually.
got 2 HP. I rolled for this.
So,
guy,
in a horrible single tear down Faith's face, a single tear down Birdie's face just before the explosion goes off with the fireball. Poof! Just one little.
Is also dead.
Oh fuck! That's on.
Well,
Zach.
if he had Agilix out, he might have had Agilix spot.
He could have put him in a
Walk away.
pocket.
What? Adrilix was watching the kid to make sure he's okay and nothing happens to him in the hole. What great foresight! Incredible how smart that was of Show
It's
to
crazy
keep an
how
eye.
smart Show is.
Because he's like, I don't want the kid to maybe get kidnapped.
What
Wow.
if the kid accidentally traps himself in the room with the lever?
I don't
That sure
know.
would be terrible.
On Show's turn, we'll have to check up and see what's going on with the kid, canonically speaking.
Yep.
Anywho, Matthias, your turn.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay. So was I able to tell what direction the fireball came from?
yeah, you
All
were.
right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Down the hallway.
use my 25 feet of movement from my
Yep.
tiny legs
Yep.
to head in that direction.
Yep, you can
fully.
get right out the door wall.
Where is he? Do I see him?
You can immediately get smacked in the face with fangs. He's on the side of the door. But does a natural 2 hit? And the answer is no, so it doesn't matter. You're short. He misses you. He hears the feet, and he's just like, ha! Awful vampiric claws. That definitely would have hurt a lot. Miss you. And now you see.
He like swings over my head because he was expecting someone bigger.
Mhm.
And I grab his arm, swing around, and plunge the knife into his heart from over his shoulder.
Damn it. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll. Attack.
I get to re-roll that because I'm a halfling.
I
That
know.
feels great
I don't like
every
that.
single time.
Don't like that.
21.
Into ash.
All right, I have 2.5 silver left.
Okay. Here
I
we
should
are.
put charges on this thing.
So,
Okay. I look around. Is there anyone else in the vicinity? Any other vampires?
the room itself looks like a study and basically envision Resident Evil 8's inside Lady Dimitrescu. You know, the giant painting of Lady Dimitrescu that opens up? That's exactly what you've opened up to. But it's a painting of the River Run town, and you surmise you are in the mayor's house.
Okay.
Ah.
I had a feeling that's where it was gonna be.
It was the mayor all along. All right. Huh. Okay. But as far as immediate danger is concerned, I don't see any more vampires right now.
No, but it's strange that Reed hasn't stopped the music yet.
Sure is.
Reed, are you
Use my-
telling us to metagame?
No. No,
Here's
I'm
my-
telling you the opposite,
I
actually.
heard
I might
you.
just leave it on because I like the
I
music.
just heard permission.
Let's see where that gets you. Oh, I just keep punching. There's a mimic in the room that won't let me fast travel, and no one's going anywhere till we find it.
He did
I'm
say one of
gonna
them missed,
bonus
not asked.
action give show bardic inspiration. I'm gonna say you'll find them. You'll deal with them. I know you will.
All right, Joe, you're up.
Sure.
Okay, this is weird to have 2 turns in a row.
Okay, we'll do. But first, to break it up, a Drillix. You can see through a Drillix because fuck it, that's how it works. Telepathic link, and we'll just
Sure,
for
yeah,
sake
yeah,
of
yeah.
flavor. Down on the ladder halfway, hasn't gone all the way to the floor, and hasn't gone all the way to the ceiling. You can see you didn't ask, you don't know his name yet, so the Ubil child on the ladder with one arm with this axe. It's a little too heavy for him. No, it would be in his mouth. It would be in his mouth because one arm's on the ladder. He's got the thing in his mouth, so you're just hearing and he's just petting the flying Adrillix in the air right now, just halfway on the ladder.
Nice.
That's what's going on right there. Back up. Show.
So Sho is going to move in the direction that the vampires came from,
Okay.
using his increased movement from Blade Song.
Mm-hmm.
Does he see any combatants?
Make a perception
Vermont?
check.
What's that? I'm sorry, Hunter. Go ahead.
I'll wait till after the perception check.
Okay. His perception is +1. Let's see. Oh, it's not good. It's a 2. So it's a 3.
He sees the study.
I will say nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on.
He's gonna hold his action. He's gonna channel Firebolt into his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And if he sees a vampire, he's gonna blast it.
Sounds good. All right. Inside the room, Anfirth, Faith, and Ganu, you notice the mist moves toward the trap door and begins descending down the ladder. Anfirth, your turn.
I would like to follow that.
Sure. You open it up, you start going down the ladder, and you can see, and the mist is going past him and down to the floor.
I am going to just drop.
You want to rethink that? This is like 90 feet up.
I didn't think it was that far.
It is really high. It's
That
really
was
high.
a generous DM moment.
I didn't explain it. That's why. Like I did a couple sessions ago. Remember, because it was a vaulted ceiling and a giant creature
Right,
was in
yeah,
here, and the thing goes
I
all
thought
the
it
way
was
up to the
like 30
mayor's.
feet. I was
No,
like,
no,
okay,
no.
I'm gonna
And I
take
think
this
90. I just
still.
cut it in half a little bit just to be nice, because I'm like, you're fucking
Okay.
dead. If you're
So
gonna
how
do this
far-
shit.
If I can see the mist, how far is the mist from me at this point?
It's moving extremely fast because it's also mist, so it's probably already like I'd say 100. Well, I had to go across the room, so wait, let me. Probably 90 feet. It's probably 90 feet down. It moves probably 120 feet per round in mist form.
Okay.
And the ladder itself is probably about 90 to 120 feet. It was extremely long, and that was also how you all could fit on it and wait for Matthias to get through. And also, like, these tunnels were long enough to go from a residence to a secret tunnel to the mayor's house.
Okay.
So just to help give you guys perspective, because I know what it looks like, but fuck if I don't tell you, you have no idea.
Yeah, if Anfirth looked down and he was like, yeah, 90 feet.
Yeah, let's go! Aim for the bushes.
He hit
Think what
a
I'm
small pile of rose petals, therefore he's good.
There's a 3-inch thing of water. Video games are the best.
Okay. I am trying to find the distance of this thing.
Got a misty
Pull some
step.
bread
something?
from your inventory.
I
Land
do,
on that.
but yeah. Okay. So I am probably it's 90 feet from me or so. You said.
Yes.
Uh, So I probably moved 10 feet to move to the
Yep.
location.
And open up the trapdoor, like
Yeah, and then
free action in this circumstance.
And then
20
you move-
feet down
Yep.
for the rest of my movement.
Yep.
So I am about 70 feet away from it.
Correct.
I am going to bonus action,
Mhm.
use my ice spike
Okay.
60 feet down,
Yes.
and it has a 10-foot range,
Yes.
and it is going to try to attack the mist.
Don't roll because you can't hit anything. It's mist. But you gain that information that mist form you can't just straight up attack. So
Exactly what
So-
I wanted.
okay.
I'm going to use my action
Yes.
to dash and go 30 feet further down.
you are within, what was it, 40 feet of it now? So you are right on pace keeping track of it.
Perfect.
Okay?
That's all I'm doing.
Terrific. Next up is
I
Ganu.
crawl over the
Yeah.
creature, the little child. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
You go, "Ah," and he waves to you with the free hand.
Man, decisions.
Could you imagine a
no, he
giant-
just wild shape.
Could you imagine a
Oh.
giant hyena just, just fucking all the way down? Crack.
Pushes me down.
I would love the camera angle just watching once Anfrith going down this this fucking massive monster going down. Jesus.
Fit?
No, you can't fit through the top is the problem. You
Yeah,
can fit
exactly.
you
I
can
was
fit through
like-
the rest, but like
I was.
it's back to the old
Nope.
problem. You're a gigantic hyena. It's already cramped as shit in this room as is.
I always want to turn into the biggest creature, and it always backfires.
Because it's you. It's you. Someday it won't, but it's you. You remember how you started playing Magic? So I can just put all creatures in my deck. And all the big ones. You're probably going to have trouble summoning them. But no. I put a lot of lands in there too. So I have enough lands to summon the creatures. I mean, yes, but no. Continue.
Yes. I'm not wild shaping back.
Yeah, that's
Unless
fine.
I
You
have
can
to.
just chill in there if you want.
I'm just gonna chill and look down and be like, can't fit through there.
Cool. Next up is it's the end of the turn because of you. You can hear winds carry through the house in a very creepy manner. It sounds like certain doors are open and there is a draft inside the mayor's house. Faith, it's your turn.
So you said it's like 100 or something feet down the ladder.
Yeah, I'm saying 90. It's 90 from top to bottom of the ladder for the sake of
You said 90
consistency.
down and the creature
Yes.
was 100 feet away. So
Yep.
90 down and 10.
He
I've
moved-
got 30.
Oh,
I've got
yep.
30 feet of movement, but there's
Yep.
probably no way I can get. I'll get to the edge of the ladder. There's probably no way I can get down to within roughly 60 feet, right?
Not 60, but from where you're at, you can get 10 feet again because of where everybody was. 10 feet to the trapdoor, 20 feet down the ladder, puts you 70 feet away.
I'll call down. Can you hit it?
I tried. It didn't do anything. It went right through it.
I'm gonna go big or
Yeah,
go
see?
home. I'm
It's a
gonna
banger. It's a banger.
I'm gonna try to guiding bolt it.
Go ahead.
Maybe radiant damage does better. Oh, but never mind. That's a natural one.
Good idea,
that.
but misses. Goes off into the distance.
Don't get too far. And I'll just use my like 15, 20 feet to go towards the entryway that the vampires came through to join the rest of the group.
Okay. Shut. Okay. There's a hard drive that's really loud when I move my computer without actually doing everything, and I gotta tell it to shut up every now and then. Okay, so next
Didn't
up,
hear it.
Matthias. Good. Matthias is up.
Wow. Already.
Yep.
Uh,
Do you guys want to forfeit your turns until just vampire chase between Anfirth and the vampire at this point because of the distance? Or Matthias, you might be the last person that actually matters at this point. The other two are staying where the other three are basically going to end up.
It's actually
You're not
gonna
in
move
this.
over
Mhm.
to the hallway, and actually, so I think Sho was like looking down it and
Yeah.
holding. I'm just gonna walk down the hallway.
Yep.
And see what I see.
Sure. So you can give a perception check you're going to see the library. You were at the bottom of the order. Top of the order was Faith, and then now was Matthias. We can say, what do you want to do, Matthias?
Perception.
Do whatever you want.
Which
I'm just trying to sake of brevity, because you as a rogue might be able to close the distance, but I don't know. But you're a halfling too, so that might negate it.
So I would have, if I use my action and my cunning action to dash, 75 feet of movement total. So I don't think I could get there.
Yeah, because you went down the hallway, so that's 30
Yeah.
feet plus 10 feet, and then 90 feet down the ladder at this
Yeah,
point.
Not
So
happening.
Fortunately, pretty
yeah, it's not really worth it at this point.
So rather than do that, I
Yeah.
could look at Ganu and say we could try and head him off at the pass, go back to the Ubil residence. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna scout outside the house to see if there are any more vampires. I'm surprised that there are only 3 of them if they knew that something was amiss.
So
So,
yeah, so go ahead and make an investigation check as you start going through the house, leaving the study.
okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration. $12.
The house is a mess. This place looks like it went through a fight. The same looting like the Obil residence. As you're going through, bedrooms are trashed. Areas have been clearly fought. There is blood and gore and terror all around the residence as you are out and about.
Okay.
But no signs of vampires just yet.
All right. I'll stay near my friends and attempt to be hidden.
Okay,
I've got to let Sam into the apartment.
go for it. Go for it. Mist continues. Anfirth, what do you want to do as it gets out of sight? It goes down the hallway in which you guys came and disappears through the opening.
How far does it seem to go? Gauging on.
It seems like it's
Where-
backtracking the exact path you guys came through. And the doors are open. Your little friend has opened the previous to the other area, so you can
I am
backtrack.
familiar with that spot, so I'm
Yep.
going to just start running.
Yep.
Or how far am I up this ladder right now?
You were within how many feet of him
I think I
prior?
was 40 feet up the ladder.
Okay, so then it's 40 feet to the
Or,
ground.
No, I was 30 feet because I was 40 feet away from the creature. So 30 feet up the ladder.
So 30 feet to the ground.
I'm gonna drop.
Sure. So you don't waste any movement?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a smart way to take the fall damage.
I'll take some fall damage.
Yeah. It's clever playing. Oh, Jesus. It's a D6, right?
Yeah. 1d6 for every 10 feet.
6, 4, 4. So that's 14 points of falling damage.
It's okay.
Okay, good. I was about, whew, could have been 3.
You see the ice sheds off
Yep.
of me, but
Ah.
it seems like the rest of it
Makes
barely
sense. All right, you're on the ground with full movement still.
I'm
Gravity's the
going to
best.
Start sprinting
Okay.
down the hallway.
30
towards
feet.
Where the mist went.
Yep. You're still following
Right,
it. The
yeah.
mist moves extremely fast. You're barely. It seems so. It went down the hallway, and it looks like it's turning into the laboratory.
Okay. Action or use my action to dash.
Yep.
I'm gonna go through, try to get to the laboratory.
So
if I
that's
can.
60. So if you went 60 feet there, it went that way.
So if I can make it to the laboratory, I will use the action to do that. If it's 30 feet, if I can't, I'm
You
going
can't.
to Misty Step instead. Okay.
Yes.
Misty Step then.
You got it because you're just about to the front of it, I would say. So with the Misty Step, you're right at the entrance of the door
Right,
now.
entrance, okay.
Yep.
Do I see the mist? What is it doing at this point?
It is going to the back area, and it disappears through a wall. Goes right through one of the back wall areas.
Does that wall seem to lead anywhere? Is there a door next?
Go
to
make an
it?
investigation check.
I can't currently because I can't move.
I know. So we'll go through top of the order to
We'll
everybody
use
else.
action to run up to it.
Okay.
Run up to the wall.
Okay. Top of the order, everybody else. Do you want to do anything while this chase sequence is happening?
If I'm satisfied that no other vampires are in the house, I'll
Give me
Pursue down.
give me another investigation check.
No, stop it, dice. 10.
You're hearing weird noises, but don't know where they're coming from in the house. Something's up.
Ganu, can you smell something out?
Go ahead and make an investigation check, Gano. That's a
I will
great
give
idea.
bardic
With,
inspiration.
with your smell, with advantage.
With the hyena?
Yeah, I'm giving you advantage because of the scent of the smell. The animal would be able to pick this up.
Okay. Fair enough. This doesn't have the same ability as the bear.
I
if you
understand,
wanna-
but I think thematically this makes sense.
Sure, I just... wanted
Unless
to let you
hyenas,
know.
yeah, naturally, I do appreciate that. Unless I'll come to find out after that hyenas are
Hyenas
all
are
these
the
things,
one
but
animal.
yeah, are terrible with their sense of smell. Like,
I rolled
It would-
pretty well. Okay,
you go.
advantage, you said.
yes.
Okay. And then... Was there anything else that...
I gave you bardic inspiration
You gave
if
me
you want to use it.
inspiration. That's what I thought. Why not?
Ooh. This might cause a different result depending on how high this is.
Pretty good. And this is investigation?
Yeah.
Investigation. Yeah. It's so funny. I have the same intelligence as a bear and a hyena.
I think that says more about bears and hyenas than it does about you.
They're pretty smart, I think. Yeah, so investigation should be, yeah. So that's going to be a 21.
Oh, okay. As you begin going through the house, you have this horrible stench you pick up on. It smells like death. And as you are going through the house, you go up a bunch of twisting stairs to the mayor's house itself is multi-leveled. It's expansive. It would be difficult to search through the entirety of this house, but you immediately grip onto this scent. And as you do, you end up inside one of the many extravagant rooms inside the mayor's house. And as you get up to one of the, I would say, again, trashed rooms, it's like another... not studies is not. It's more like a lounge. It's a parlor room, more around that level of it. And you go up to some of the cabinets, and the smell is reeking. It's overwhelming, and because of your 20, you start clawing at it, and then you like are able to move the case. It's loose, and as you do, it turns around, and almost like a dissection board, you see just the head of what appears to be the mayor. And it's got a gag over it. Its face is still pale, and you see him going,
Just his head?
If you recall in the laboratory, there was a headless body that was still moving with your investigation check.
We did find that.
Yes, we did.
Our DM's the worst! He doesn't just put random details everywhere! Oh god, it's like AOT! Everything matters!
Oh, jeez. Now I know what we must do. It's gonna be yucky.
All right. Cool. Yeah, do you want to claw him down, or... Nah, that's your investigation check. We'll come back to that. Anyway, moving on. Anybody else want to do anything as the hyena goes... The giant hyena goes away through the house. And then you just hear like a tonk as something, he knocks basically a shelf he was hidden behind onto the ground.
I'm just gonna wait a couple beats before I pull out my book and try to send a message to Anna Firth.
Okay. Anfirth, we'll go back to you. What are you doing at the wall?
I am trying to figure out if there's something behind this wall, if there's a room, or
Investigation check.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you're terrible at this, aren't you?
He has a... What do you call it?
Is he better or worse than
Proficiency
Shalmir?
Oh, better, for sure. But I'm also going to use my inspiration.
Shalmir was I was so used to him killing everything he did, like his intimidation checks and shit. And then whenever like the investigation for that one-off we
I see
did,
absolutely nothing.
horrific. Like nothing above a 5 for hours. It's like, oh shit.
When we did that one-on-one.
Yeah, because you're like, I want to investigate this thing, and you did not understand. Well, you get Shalmir. Yes.
Shalmir did not.
No. You're like, Ralia can figure things out. She finds everything out. Shalmir just like, you know what I'm good at? Making things. Making things, intimidating people, and making friendship, which is also making things. I love everyone.
Counts, right? 25.
Oh, that's fantastic. With the 25, you do in fact find the secret entrance to this area, which is a pressure plate stone that you guys didn't find previously. The door opens up to rows of caskets in which you can see a vampiric body is in the process of reforming. There is 9 of them total down here.
But one of them is reforming.
One of them is currently reforming. It
So,
uses
I assume
action
that was-
on its turn to begin the reforming process.
So is that my action to investigate?
Yes, it was to open the door. You can still take your movement.
I am going to take my movement.
Okay.
I will take a free action to drop my lantern stone.
Okay.
It's just so that it's lit and people can
Yeah,
see some kind of thing.
sure.
I'm going to move in, and I can see this creature. How far away is it from me?
Like 10 feet. It's a very tiny room full of caskets. It's all
I
surrounded.
am going to use my ice spike,
Mhm.
summon it right next to it.
Okay.
And try to attack this creature that is reforming.
Go ahead.
Almost a 19, but 11 to hit.
11. No, it misses. Somehow, as it's reforming, you I guess you swing at a part that's still missed, and then
How
you
is
were too eager.
How
What?
is it reforming? Is it prone?
It's laying down. Yeah, it's completely prone, laying
Ooh,
down.
would that be advantage?
That is a melee spell attack, so
Okay,
it would be an advantage.
correct.
We know how to play D&D sometimes.
Unfortunately, I rolled a natural 1.
Oh
Yikes.
my god.
Nothing changes.
on.
Welcome to Read Rolling. I'm glad you could be here at the bottom. It's cold. Really
Dice on the
cold.
screen was actually cocked, so I'm gonna read.
Cocked. All right. Top of the order. What do the 3 goons upstairs want to do for, including Show? Anything you guys want to do?
I was gonna wait a couple beats, and if I didn't hear anything, because I'm standing at like the doorway of the room,
Mhm.
looking at the ladder.
Yep.
I was gonna pull out my book and touch Anniford's name and
Yep.
cast Sending by. I was
Okay.
gonna write a message like, "Hey, don't go too far. If it's
Yep.
getting away, just let it get away. Don't split from the group."
All right. So you do send that message to Anfirth. You do hear that Anfirth. As you're listening, though, and writing that, you hear echoing up from the ladder. He's still there. The rest of you? Hyena. Giant hyena seeing the severed but still living, well, define living,
How animated.
animated head of the mayor.
Man, is it on top? Is it attached to something, or is it? Just
Yeah, it's like a bunch of ropes are holding it in place.
Okay.
And think of it
Ropes
like,
are-
Resident Evil, where you had the pins on the bat type of thing pulled out, like an dissection. Well, it looks like the whole body's missing, where there was previously an outline of a dissection going on. You can clearly see where the mayor's body used to be on this board and has since been separated.
So it's all contained on a board, though.
Yes, it's like a metal plate. It's literally a dissection plate.
Can I?
But it's on the
can I
wall.
pick that up.
You can
The
try and
whole plate.
remove it from the wall. Sure, why not? Give me a strength check.
I want to pick up the plate with.
It's
my
huge.
My giant hyena mouth.
Yeah, you can. You're gonna have trouble getting it through the door, but yes.
It's like a dog with a stick that's too big.
You're right. You can do that. Remember, I told you it's winding stairs, so I'm thrilled for what's coming.
No,
This
so
is
I can Put it on
awesome.
the ground in the doorway and push it.
You can. This is again. I'm not saying you can't do any of this. I'm saying this is going to be a great moving adventure. I never
Oh,
thought
know.
would be in
I'm
D&D.
excited. Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
So, strength.
Yes. I love it. This game is great.
Okay. Where here he is. I also has this. I have the same intelligence and I have the same strength as a hyena, and the
giant
same
one.
wisdom. Strength, intelligence, wisdom.
So
are all
you're
the
just a
same.
hyena. Are you just trying to tell everybody you're ruining your plot hook? That you're actually just a hyena in a disguise self mask?
He's really just been undoing his polymorph this whole time.
Guys, my dex is also the same.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
My constitution's better though.
Okay, okay.
But then my charisma is the same. Constitution is the only one that's different from the hyena.
Oh my god. Okay.
Is it better or worse?
Better. His con is better.
My con is better.
That's good.
That'd be really sad if the giant hyena stat block was better than yours.
Okay. Okay, so strength.
Yes, that is what I
That's
asked you.
going to be a 17.
Oh, easily. Yeah. You tear it right off the wall. This was ramshackled up there and clearly not put up well. It's a case of embarrassment and torture. This was a way to humiliate the mayor and torture him. As you rip it off free of the wall. You see the eyes go wide. He's gagged still.
Oh, I'm not dealing with that until there's humans around.
Oh, I'm not touching that shit. Okay. Cool. You rip it off the wall for your action, and then you like put it sideways through the door, and we'll come back
I'm
to
gonna, like,
the
put it
twisting.
sideways so then I can just kind of like push it through.
Yeah, so you're gonna get the problem of like gets a little bit, gets stuck, you gotta readjust it, goes a little bit, gets stuck because it's like
Yeah.
stupid
It's like taking
spiral
it's like
bullshit.
taking a sofa. down
Yes,
a
exactly. Yes,
stairwell.
you exactly get it. I look forward to this. All right. Anybody else want to do anything? Show Matthias.
Presumably, I heard the giant crash of him pulling a
Oh, absolutely.
dissection board off the
Well, you
I'll
heard the
go up
first
and-
one was loud. This is louder. So absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, I would have been probably following him a little
Okay.
bit anyway.
Okay.
And there's a severed head.
No, you see a gigantic metal like block in the hallway as you get up there now, completely in the doorway. It's just like moving sofas. And it's a dish. So like basically the dissection dish is so thick on the top that you can't see the head that's inside the dish right now. You just see a gigantic metal thing stuck in the doorway, and you can hear like a equivalent hyena.
What are you doing? What in the world?
And you can
I'm a hyena. Why are you talking to me?
you can see like the wood is all like splintered and shit where the thing got shoved into the wall and stuck.
Is there anything in the bowl that I should grab?
In the it's not a bowl.
Dissection.
It's a.
Okay.
Do we all know what a square frog dissection tray looks like?
Okay.
I thought
yes,
this was
Like,
very
it's a cookie tray. It's a
yes,
cookie
yes,
tray.
but it's
I got
thicker for dissections, way thicker. We did this in science class. I thought all of us.
I didn't
A long
dissect.
time.
You didn't dissect anything.
Neither did I.
Never got to.
What? I did frogs and it had bugs still in its stomach. It was awful.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It
Sounds
w-
pretty cool, honestly.
I was really disappointed. Yeah, there was something.
You
about
Zach, didn't you
my
dissect
class.
stuff? Did you dissect? Hey, you don't want to answer,
yeah,
do you?
yeah, I did.
Yeah, fuck you,
I
because
did.
you. Yeah, okay, fuck you.
I also
So you have
took
no
some
excuse.
anatomy courses in college.
I think,
So
Yeah.
I think,
yeah.
I think the teacher I had wasn't doing them for some reason. which
That's
was
unfortunate.
disappointing.
Anyways.
I wanted to
playing.
do it.
Go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna break
I-
at 8:30 because I gotta pee.
Yeah, I wanted to see what Ganu was trying so desperately to pull through this door.
Yeah, well, you can't because it's stuck right now. Like, where are you gonna put your little halfling head? He's breaking the crap out of this everything. You probably could, but screw you. Not yet this turn.
Okay,
He's got to turn
yeah.
it around. Okay.
sure.
I'm gonna show you yet.
It's my surprise. I love you. I got you this dead carcass.
Oh God.
Anford,
Could probably smell it.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna run up to this thing.
Yeah,
Well,
it's-
first of all, I'm
It's
going
more
to
formed on its
mutter-
turn. It's almost completely formed now on its turn.
Still,
Mutter under my breath to my sister.
Mhm.
Vampire, it's reforming. Just get here quick.
You hear that? Right?
I see the
Laboratory.
writing in the page.
Mm-hmm. You see the writing in the page.
I'm going to run up to it.
Yep.
And attack it with booming blade.
Go ahead.
advantage.
Mhm.
Shh. If he forgets, it's on him.
Don't worry, I remembered. 26.
Never forget it.
Hits. You do not have to roll damage. It has 1 HP as it's reforming
Oh,
and immediately goes back into mist.
I am just going to kind of walk into. You said this is a really close.
Yeah, there's
Right.
9 caskets laid out in a room, basically in a secret room. It was literally looks like it's been excavated just to store these dumb things in here.
I'm just gonna take my bonus action, use my ice spike to just attack one of the caskets.
Cool. Yeah, shatters and breaks it. Don't worry about damage. One of them just shatters and gets broken. Sure.
and then I just watch the mist as it moves around.
No, it's staying right above, and it's swarming around the one in front of you, unless you try to attack the one in front of you.
I did not, so I will keep watching it.
Okay.
Specific casket.
Back to the top of the order. Give me a dexterity check with your little giant paws, trying to and mouth get this
We're still
thing
doing
down
this?
to. Of course, this is more important than combat.
Moving simulator.
Yeah. Well, if you're not gonna help, Matthias, get out of the way.
No, you just gotta twist it. No, you
I'm
just,
twisting it!
like
I'm doing it!
you gotta rotate.
I know what I'm doing.
Rotate.
Go left or my left. Go left or my left.
That's a 9 on the dexterity check.
Yeah, you've gotten it stuck.
Excellent.
So now you're like, oh, that's not right. And then now you're trying to get it back out. Oh, I can't get it out that way. So we'll return to this group of people later.
I think Sho would have lost interest at this point and
Yes.
probably began heading down the well.
That sounds very show-like.
Hmm.
Faith, what are you doing? Actually, you would have been first, Faith.
I was gonna hearing that
Yep.
reading that message. I was gonna cast the cantrip message
Mhm.
to Matthias, pointing in the direction of the house that saw them disappear off into.
Oh yes. Mhm.
And saying, I think Annafirth found where they're reforming. I'm gonna go follow them. Meet up with us.
Mhm.
And I'll start making my way, running down the ladder to meet up with Annafirth.
As you go down the ladder, you pass by the Ubil child, who is actually on the opposite side of the ladder now, being helpful to not be in other people's way, and he's just sitting there petting Adrilix as you're going down the opposite side of him.
Awesome.
All right. Matthias, you hear that because Faith would have been first. And then you see clearly like this thing goes like up into the ceiling and divots into the ceiling, divots into the wall. Wood is broken and now it's not falling back down due to gravity. It is definitely stuck. And you do get a glimpse now because it's lifted up of the head that is on this thing.
Oh, it's alive! Oh my god! Oh, he's talking! How are you talking? Oh! I moved the gag.
It's really high up at this point, so like you wanna.
Wait,
Turns out the
You can
brain
climb
cells are on
up.
the bottom of the screen here. The two brain cells of the group.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. The other brain cell decided not to show up.
They're
to work
working
today.
so hard. What's all the jokes about so and so share a brain cell for 5 seconds? There's so
Sharing
many
a brain
videos of that, especially for Critical Role.
So,
Do you want to climb
I mean-
up the?
I could probably convince my hyena friend to like move off to the
You
side.
can't
and I
even
could-
see him. He's still in the main
Oh,
room.
he's on the other side.
Yes,
Inside the room.
I'm
it's a
sorry.
curved
I thought he was
staircase.
I thought he was trying to pull it through.
No, he's pushing that shit
understand.
out.
Okay.
That's why this is a clusterfuck of awesome D&D.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Couch
could
down the
probably,
stairs. Like this shouldn't have. Oh, clearly, this was assembled in the room.
I could probably like shimmy in such a way where like I put a hand on the table and a hand on the wall and like kind of
Yep. Give me an athletics check.
wiggle.
This is
Athletics,
just
you say?
Matthias
Huh?
and Ganu trying to move out of their apartment as Annafirth is like,
oh,
happening?
These guys just like.
So where do you
18.
want this?
Are we getting pizza?
18.
18 easily. Yes, you're able to get up there and remove. And you want to remove the gag?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Everything hurts! Who are you?
The Discord crisp, it got all the screams at first, and then it recognized it. And it called it unnecessary sound, so it started cutting it all of it out.
We're being murdered, so it figured it would cut out the murderer.
Oh.
Ryan?
What happened? I'm
Right.
sorry.
Well, I'm here.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Ryan was
Oh.
here.
We're
I was
okay.
here. What are you talking about?
You what?
That was weird.
You did
We're
that,
good.
Hunter.
We're
You left,
fine.
Hunter.
Nobody panic.
I misclicked on whispers and moved their
I've done
momentarily.
that. We've all been there. We've all been there.
All been
At
there.
least I haven't. Okay, let's continue. Anferth, back to you. You see half the body reformed, just like when you originally found him.
I'm gonna fucking attack it again.
Go ahead. Are you really bad at attacking still objects?
I mean, yeah, but it's also prone, so no. 23.
Hits. It reforms into mist.
I'm just gonna hit whatever is there a body left that's like.
No. Every time it goes into mist, the body's gone. So you were killing whatever little body was left.
Okay.
Was I the only one in the group that heard the vampire weaknesses? Because I thought, like, I had asked Autumn when we were together.
But I don't know if Anferth was there, so tough
Okay.
I
luck,
think
buddy.
Annabeth does this.
Okay,
If he doesn't
that's fine.
remember, he doesn't remember. But yeah.
That's fine.
Oh! Whoa! Just keeps stabbing it.
Yeah, bonus action. Annabeth would just slap another one of the.
All right. Sake of
Thanks.
brevity.
Mhm.
I need you to give me 2 more attack rolls at advantage
Okay.
to continue this perpetual process until Faith arrives.
Does he
15.
keep?
Hits. He keeps reforming. He's like stuck in a process right now.
Yeah, but does he
Natural
keep
20.
using? Ooh, does he keep using the same one,
What do you mean?
the same casket?
He keeps trying to use the same casket. Yeah.
Yes, he's using the exact same casket every time.
Yeah.
Faith, you now show up, and there's a half-formed vampire coming. You can see the mist is forming in front of you. What do you do?
I'm gonna start by sacred flaming at first.
And it's dead! It turns to ash! Oh my god! Oh, I can't believe it! It's like radiant damage or silver perma-kills them. Ah!
Bludgeoning and cold.
Yep.
Annabeth, what were you doing?
His
There's
best.
so many of these fucking
His
things.
very best.
What do you expect me to do?
All right.
Silver or holy?
Do I look like I have any fucking silver on me?
Do you have silver coins?
What do I gotta chuck some fucking
just-
handful
just-
of coins at
It's not
it?
gonna work.
Put a-
No.
Put a coin on its body and like slam it
No.
with your
Nope.
flail or something.
Definitely no.
Alright, get,
But you-
get your science or whatever the fuck out of here.
I appreciate the
Amplify
dialogue,
and
but
hit.
shut that
So
shit
let's-
down. No fucking
Let's
way.
also appreciate that while Matthias and Gano are moving out of their apartment, Faith is yelling at Annafirth for being bad at whack-a-mole.
He's good at whack-a-mole, okay? He just didn't use the correct mallet.
Yes.
Why are
And
you hitting it with your hands?
oh, need help! Where are you? Stop criticizing me and help! When you use the sacred flame, it also bursts into fire the coffin.
Excellent.
Okay.
And actually, I'll say 3 of the coffins in the room are also broken ash piles already. Actually, 5 of them. Fuck, I'm terrible at this game. And that would make 6. So there's 3 of
After
them.
Faith does that, Annafirth just beats the shit out of the rest of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
would-
makes sense.
I would just join them in Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast, just blow them apart.
Yes. Yes.
Android style during the Android saga when they blow up Jerome's lab or whatever, Dr. Jero.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. I gotta pee. It's 8:30. We'll continue with the game.
DD!
But it's already started, my friend. So
I want to keep playing. Let's go.
we're already playing. We're here.
I need
It's
more. I
happening.
need more. I need more.
Hunter wants to kill
You
vampires.
sure the live stream group isn't enough for you to just not talk for 4 hours as your character has absolutely no impact on how the game can function? That wasn't enough for you this week?
Also, is there a one-shot happening?
Yeah,
At some point.
at some point, yes. You
No, no,
whoever
'cause,
wants to be in. Yeah, say it.
Hunter mentioned it for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk about that later.
So, you guys have successfully destroyed the vampires down their coffins and the vampires that came back to the house, the 3 vampires that were inside the room. And,
So you said there was a
the-
total of 9 coffins?
There was a total of 9 coffins.
And so 6 of them, we know for sure the vampires are destroyed.
You made sure of
And
that.
then 3 of the coffins were destroyed, but we don't know where the vampires are.
Sure.
All right, let's get back with the group, Annifirth.
Before we do that, Annifirth's just gonna search through the wreckage real quick and just
Yeah.
make sure there's nothing of value.
I would say make an investigation.
I'll help him out.
11 from Annifirth.
Okay.
23 from Faith. Listen, all that time spent searching for books in a library, it pays off.
It does indeed. For your brother, can overlook the details that you're so expertly able to pick up inside and outside the world. Such details as when he was destroying these caskets, there seemed to be like little almost equipment compartments in each of them so they could replenish whatever they may have lost when they've lost their form. Because of the 9 chests and your 20 plus investigation, you find 9 bags of 100 gold pieces each for a total of 900 gold pieces. You find 9 plus 1 daggers. You find spare vampiric clothes, so just noble clothes. 9 sets. Excuse me. Excuse me, dang it. And you find like little cantinas full of blood. Your good
Found
old
their
vampire.
emergency kit.
Yep. Don't spend all that coin in one spell shop.
I guess. I mean, do you want to just take all the money we can? Ooh, thank you.
I mean,
Um,
there's no reason not to take it.
take all the money and as many of the daggers as we can, and
After all, why shouldn't I?
bring it back to the group. Why not?
Do you think you could, I don't know, just use some of that radiant energy to, I don't know, this place gives me the creeps.
I'll just
hit
on
it, hit
each
everything
of
with
the
it.
9 spots that are already destroyed. I'm just gonna cast a sacred flame, just for double tap.
Yeah, and you burn it all to the ground with radiant energy, and you feel like you've cleansed this room. You actually even feel, give me a D100 roll.
Rolling the Melora dice, the metal ones. That's a 79.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. You feel good about yourself. Real good about it.
We will take the 9 plus 1 daggers, and between the 2 of us,
That's
and also
illegal.
the 9 bags of the money.
Oh, God, that's not fair. All right, you got it.
Thank you, Faith. I don't know if I'd be able to. Well, I probably could have kept that thing down, but I don't know if I'd be able to destroy it without you.
Well, yeah. You're welcome. We just gotta. We gotta stay together. This is why. This is why I put your name in the book. We gotta stay together.
I understand. Who knows what could have happened if this thing got away and was able to regroup.
That would have been tougher for us. For sure.
Anyway, let's go find the others.
All
Make our
right.
way back to the mayor's place.
So at this point, Show has collected the Obil child, and they are standing at the base of the spiral staircase. As Show's like, I'm not participating in this. As you guys find still, Matthias and Ganu made maybe a foot of progress of getting this shit down the hallway, the curved hallway.
What are you? What?
Faith,
What do you have there?
You can see a
There's-
gigantic hyena head, like just barely around the corner, being like, as a smile, as it's still like, but it's
I did
looking.
good,
It's
did
just
good.
so pleased with himself, trying to get this shit down the stairs. He's like, I've almost got it. You have Like, it's so many stairs. Flights, 2 or 3 more floors to go down on this curved staircase.
2%
Matthias,
progress.
Yeah.
what is that?
Well, it is a severed head that smells like death, that is not dead. Presumably.
God. Do I recollect the dead body that I just, or the
Yeah.
severed body
Yeah.
that I just saw?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't suppose,
Ooh.
Matthias?
It seems that it would be an extremely strange coincidence for us
Ooh.
to find both just a body and just a head in separate locations.
I
Have you tried talking to it?
It was a lot of screaming. Listen. Oh, this is weird. I look at the head. I'm gonna move the gag again. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm gonna shuffle over. We're friends of Clara Cubble. We want to help your town.
Move
Okay.
the gag.
Oh, good allies. Oh, the pain is insufferable.
Right
Oh.
then, I grab the head by the hair. I just pull it out of the thing. And
Okay,
I start
yeah.
walking towards the ladder.
Give me a
Just
perception
try-
check, wolf boy or hyena boy.
Perception.
Yeah.
Just
Come on.
try and think about how he's pulling your hair, and not how your head's separated from your body.
12.
You have no idea the head's not in there anymore, and it seems like the entire group's gonna leave you to be on your own trying to get this dumb bullshit down the stairs. Go ahead and give me a
Anyway.
dexterity check. Are you gonna help? No. Oh well. I just like the idea though of this gigantic hyena head that keeps coming out like a happy dog. With the tongue out as it keeps peeking over, but he's trying to gauge shit, but it's just, how amazing would that be in a horror game to be seeing a giant hyena around corners, peeking at you, just happy as a clam? I would love that.
Dexterity,
Yeah.
10.
Oh my god, Ryan. You're making such poor progress, but progress. You like rip something into the top enough that like it causes a bunch of like the panels to tear out, and it goes and you get like 10% down the stairs now, and you're like, ha ha ha. And now as your giant hyena self, it's like, seems a little more roomy this time going down the stairs. All right. So for the sake of brevity, you guys go back to the lab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're back in the lab. What are you doing?
Is this, so the body's like on, is it on like a table or is
Yeah.
it on like a chair? Like,
Think Frankenstein. It's like on a table like Frankenstein's monster would be
Yeah.
on.
I show the head the body.
Ah! Ah!
And then
Ah!
about right where it should be.
Okay.
And then I look at Faith. Is there anything you can do? I don't know. Sew it up or something. Ma never taught me how to sew.
Do I find any like suture supplies? in
Oh,
here?
hell yeah. In here? Fucking yeah.
I'll line the head as best as possible. Because a healing spell wouldn't help here. He's already dead.
Hey, it definitely seems already. Go ahead and make a medicine check. Oh, boy.
13.
You do it. Fucking... You sew it back on. Not quite
That's the
the right
job.
angle. It gets the job done with it being sewed on.
Take the gag away.
Ah! 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 Hello there.
Oh.
Ah!
Hi.
Ah!
hang on. I'm gonna go back into the coffin room and
Yeah.
grab one of the pairs of noble clothes and bring it back over to his naked body.
Mostly naked body, yes.
And like, here, this is for you, and unstrap his like arms and legs.
Sure. As you do that, the body immediately collapses to the floor. With the head still on it, thankfully. With that 13. Oh.
prop him so he's at least sitting up.
Oh.
Are you?
Ah!
Ah!
Can you control your limbs?
No, it seems that there's the head can't quite communicate with the rest of my body, but at least the pain is not nearly as agonizing. Ah!
If only we had
Maybe.
Oh.
a cleric or something.
Maybe once we figure
Oh.
things out a little bit better, we can get the
Oh.
cleric down here and
Who
see
are
if he
you?
can help
You said
you.
you're friends of Cleric Hubble. Oh. One eye
We-
is not looking in the right direction at all. Oh.
We're a group of adventurers that were
Oh.
wandering by. Our buddy kind of got caught by whatever's doing this, and I do a finger over to the hyena.
There's no hyena
And,
there. There's no hyena there.
I just
Oh,
He's in the
I realized
fucking-
Canu's not with us.
That fucker is still on the stairs. Give me another dexterity check, Keanu. As now we have you're at the part now where another angle's going. You've gotten it where it's now curving this way, and you have like a square piece in a fucking circle, and you're trying to get it, maneuver it around. And so you got like your gigantic hyena paws, and you're squinting and shit, like lining this shit up. What do you got for
Tongue
your
out of
dex?
the mouth is cannon.
Yes. This is awesome. I fucking love the hyena.
Pivot!
For an explanation, I've been rolling disadvantage because of exhaustion.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh, it's so much worse. So it's also like every time you're trying to do something, you're halfway through like, it's just kind of fucking fading. Every time you do something. I got this. I don't got this. But I'm unstoppable. But also like, there's no way back down now. We're committed.
Yeah, so 6.
You've got it stuck now. I would say at this point, it is stuck. You are certain it is stuck. It might be time to start breaking this thing up or trying something new. You can no longer reverse it either. It is now, you can't move it forward or back. You are 15%.
I'm ready to start forcing it with strength and maybe bend it or break pieces of it.
We will revisit this. Okay.
As long
Get
as
the
the head-
strength check ready. Yes.
As long as the head stays on.
Yes. You believe, as far as you know, the head is still there. No one bothered to communicate that with you. All right, yeah. So back to the role playing with the mayor.
Elias, can you try to see where he went? Anyways, we wandered by town. We found out your problem. We wanted to help because one of our friends is dealing with it, and
Okay. Oh, I don't care.
you're hit as well.
Oh, stop. Is Cecilia and Martha all right?
Who are
My wife and daughter. They promised they wouldn't harm them. Tell me they're all right.
I honestly don't know.
I
I know the
must
majority of
find
the
out.
town has been turned and is in the abbey.
Bring me there. As he tries to stand, his body collapses. I must say.
How exactly did you get into this state?
They came and threatened. They threatened my family and everybody. I fought them off and bargained for my family's lives.
While he's talking, I'll put my arms under his armpits.
Thank. He
Try to-
can't stand on his own. You guys need to help him stand on his own.
I'll just sit him onto like a counter or something.
Sure.
And push his back against the wall so
Sure.
that he's at least eye level with us now.
Very Weekend at Bernie's vibes with minimal control over stuff.
Yeah.
The body is exhausted from it was nonstop in flex, panic, and strain. And now that it's come back and relieved some of the stress, but definitely, you got more work to do, buddy. That's apparent.
Here, Cho, come with me. Let's we're gonna go back to the mayor's office area.
Sure. So you go to which part of it?
Well, the idea, because we
The
had heard
hidden room is
before-
different than the actual mayor's office.
We want to go into like the main
House.
mainstay house.
Give me intelligence. Yeah, give me an intelligence check, the two of you. Ganu, not yet. Ganu, give me a strength check.
Oh. So I rolled bad and then I rolled worse. So that's a natural 1.
As you try
or a 4.
As you try to force it down the stairs, you end up putting your paws through the walls and the plasters, and now you're stuck in the walls right now. Like your arms are like almost like, you know how cats, when they get the sacks tied around their hands and they can't get that shit off? You just kind of did something similar with the walls here. You can get them out, but it's going to be painful now that you're shattering the walls and the plaster.
Intelligence for Faith.
What about Show? What's Show's intelligence check?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
So that's a 10.
I'd say as you guys go back and understand, this is probably what was leading toward the mayor's house. One of the ciphers that you guys were looking for was a book that was missing in the shelf inside this room that leads to the hidden secret room. Throughout the house, you can see everything is pretty damaged and beat up and dressed to a point of which this was clearly like a dressings for the true hidden hideout that was behind the painting. Anything else, though, you continue to hear.
Go over to the sound and be like, Ganu, what? Stop!
Ganu,
Stop
go ahead and make another strength check.
moving.
I'm gonna get it.
Go ahead and make another strength check. So you're like doing this with your head being like you're stuck and stubborn. You're still trying to force the shit, even though you're like completely stuck in the apparatus.
I can't roll above 10.
Yeah, well, that's what disadvantage will do to you.
No, both rolls.
Yeah, I know.
No, like for each time, like both rolls have been below 10
Jeez.
every time.
Okay. What we got?
So that's 8.
You tear yourself out of the wall and you bend it a little bit, but it's still stuck. You got to get over a 10 to free it.
Ganu, just stop.
He
For a
can't.
moment.
He can't get out at this point. From what you see, he has put a barrier in front of his exit down the stairs. There's no possible way, unless he wild shapes into a tiny creature, he can now get around what he has created. You can retreat back and maybe jump out a window if you're so inclined. But this is the current situation. You have basically put the sofa in the stairwell, and there is no way around it.
Ganu, back up a little bit. Back up like 10, 15 feet, okay?
Do you back up 10, 15 feet?
Yeah.
You take 1 point of piercing damage as you remove your paws from the destroyed plaster walls and everything inside this house. Just one.
I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can shoot like the
Alright.
wall and the railing to
Yep.
try and weaken it enough to like either break the sheet of metal
Yep.
or push it to the side.
Okay. Just roll damage. You'll hit. Don't, please God, don't roll to hit. Such a waste of time.
So 2 bolts.
This stationary object I try to hit, you're gonna do it eventually. Let me assure you.
13 force damage.
Yeah, you explode the wall. It immediately is freed and immediately gets stuck a little bit further down the stairwell. This thing is huge. Down a very thin stairwell. No, it's still blocked. No, it's a giant hyena. What? No. This is like a 6-foot normal stairwell.
Can I take a running start and try to just break the thing?
Sure, I'll give you advantage so you have a straight roll. You're a giant hyena, so you would have a better chance. 12. Easily enough, you now shatter this piece of garbage and burst through as the metal goes everywhere. A little panic. Where did the head go? As it just goes into pieces everywhere.
And we moved the head, put it up back on the body down in the lab. We're gonna try to bring it back to the Abbey.
There are splinters all around the face, the paws, and the fur of this giant hyena. It is still smiling with its tongue out.
Maybe just hang out for a little bit. I was gonna take myself and show so we could do try to do one final clean sweep of is there the other half of the cipher over here, because that's what we had theorized about. Try either in the mayor's office or in the secret room. Let's do one final clean sweep of anything notable or anything related to the cipher.
Hyena laughter.
Ooh!
I'm not gonna attempt it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm. What do you got?
Natural 20 investigation for a 25.
Of the whole house?
It's primarily focused on the mayor's office itself, where the head was initially found, and then the
Yes.
secret room.
The secret would have been basically the mayor's head in there, paperwork. I'd say you guys find all sorts of records indicating the extortion and fear the mayor had experienced while these people who he didn't previously know to be vampires started this very long process of trying to court the mayor. And when that didn't work out, to do the things they were suggesting about, getting experiments and paying people for things, and this would be a really beneficial thing for River Run. And there's they presented themselves as these entrepreneurial businessmen that were coming in, and merchants that were going to help make River Run a better place. And the mayor tried to do his due diligence, but he got forced into a really, really bad situation. And then he tried to do his best just to save what he could of his family. He didn't make any trades per se, like, hey, I'm trading the town for my family. Didn't do anything like that. He just did the best he could at incredible, horrible cost to himself. Inside the other room with the 25, like I said before, the really important information is other towns were clearly marked for this. There's a bigger plan going on with the River Runs River and the waterways, and something big is going on with the water. And that makes you remember the horrible stink you were getting earlier the past couple days and how that was getting worse. So that is something to further investigate.
Matthias, you think we should try to bring him back upstairs?
I mean, yes, but I just don't know where to put him. He's not in great shape right now.
Oh, I could try to carry him, but it's not that. Oh, hell, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Pull my rope out of my bag and I tie him to my back.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. Ah! He's gross. It's all over your back immediately. It's like patients when they stain the bed immediately.
You are such a strong and noble man, Annaforth. I am so very proud of you.
Just stop talking about it and let's get it over with.
Yep. Where are we going?
Yes, where are you guys going?
Temple, I
Back
guess.
up. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna climb up through the mayor's house
Yep.
to go towards the temple. That is
Okay.
Annifer's intention.
Okay. What's the marching order?
My baby is melting. I will be back.
Yeah, take care of that. What's the marching order?
Probably once we get all together. I don't know. Do you
I'll lead
want?
the way.
I'll be right
Annifer
behind.
Would prefer
I'm
the
I'm
giant
a I'm a
first.
damage sponge. I'm a big
Yeah.
hyena. I'll go first.
Give me a
I'll be
perception
right-
check.
I'll be right behind him.
And I'm good at perception. 17.
potentially game saving. As you exit the residence, you can see there are 3 vampires waiting outside, one of which in the center, and you can see a blue glow start as it begins to come towards the group. What are you doing?
Blue glow is heading towards us.
It looks very dangerous. Everyone is in a straight line
gonna
behind
try to
you.
Push everyone out of the way.
Okay. Then I
I'm
want
a big
just
hyena, I can
you
probably do it.
to give me a dex saving throw. As immediately, you guys, as you're walking backwards, or as you're walking out the front, you see a panicked Ganu turn around and shove everybody basically you'd probably just shove them all to the ground. So everyone falls over, I'll say, because of the way you guys are walking out. What do you got for your dex check?
17.
17! Holy shit. What is his spellcasting? Where is that? Holy shit, you save! You save!
Nice.
As you feel horrible electricity strike your body, and it goes over the top of all your friends through you and into the house and creates a horrible black mark on the back wall. You will take half of the damage I need to roll.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
30 points of lightning damage, halved to 15.
Okay. I was like, 30
Yeah,
was half.
it would have
Oh
been
my
a.
God.
No, it would have, but that would have been devastating for the group to have 30, especially if they failed to come through. And with that, I need everyone to roll initiative, which you already have, so I will. Where is my? There you are. Initiative 3. And I will change the music. Can Zach still hear us, or is he completely unaware of how crazy the circumstances have immediately changed to?
Unaware.
Terrific.
He's gonna come back into chaos.
That's the best way to come back into D&D. All right, let me go re-get everybody's initiatives. This works out well. And I gotta go roll theirs. Ooh. Ooh, shit. It's fucking Castlevania time, boys. And then the others rolled. Oh, that's hilarious, though.
Is this actually from Castlevania?
No, it's a remix of Ridley's boss fight music, so similar.
Interesting. Okay.
I heard some of what happened.
I
I am nervous.
All right, we're in initiative 3. So that would put Matthias at 19. 19, not 9. Not 199. Faith at 13. Joe at 15 still? Wow, that's wild. He rolled, yeah, he has the same initiative. Anfirth is worse now at 4. And again, it was better at 9. Terrific.
Yeah, I'm not last this time.
Not last! Not dead. Not yet.
Not good.
All right. So, unfortunately, the vampire goes first. Seeing it's going to disappear. Matthias, you're up. You're prone on the ground.
What's that?
You're prone on the ground because Ganu knocked everyone down to avoid a chain lightning from hitting everybody.
Goddamn hero.
He is.
Can I see vampire?
You can see 2 vampires now standing side by side out in front of the mayor's house.
Okay. How far?
Probably 90 feet.
90 feet.
Yeah.
All right.
Super ominous. There's also darkness, though it seems like day happening right now. Like, even though you know it should be still noontime, it's dark out in front of the mayor's house.
Okay.
But almost like pure moonlight.
I am going to use my action to fully reload Tax Blade with silver.
Probably a great idea.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action. You said we were in initiative
3.
Initiative 3.
Yep, you're 19, top of the order.
I will give a look at Faith and say, "You are our greatest weapon. Help us destroy these fools, and I'll give you Bardic Inspiration."
Ooh. Is that a D6 or D8?
D6 currently. Does somebody else mind running show since you put the strategy in the chat?
Let me see if I can pull up his sheet.
Just because this baby is about to bust.
Yuck.
Yeah, right. It's
Get
not
rid of
pleasant
it.
for
Get
anyone.
rid of it. Get rid of it. Give it back. Put it right back. Put it back in the oven.
He
Well,
has
it's better.
All right.
feelings. Thank you.
So show's up next.
Yes. Showtime! Shohei Otani! No, show.
Let's see. He gets
Not to be
those
confused with
back
Shulk.
for long rest. Okay. So I will use his final bonus action, or his bonus action to use his final blade song.
Woohoo!
And let's use a second level. How far away are they roughly?
90 feet. 90 feet.
He's gonna run 30 feet closer to them.
Yep. Now 60 feet away. This beautiful courtyard. That would have been a
and
nice
then
battle map if it wasn't.
he's gonna
for
use
light.
his action to cast web.
Nice.
So in two 20-foot cube areas.
Yep.
Or let's see. No, it's just one. One 20-foot cube area. Just drop it right with them right in the middle, the two that we can see.
Yeah, and what's the save?
It's when they start their turn or they enter their turn, they must make a dex save. On
Okay.
a failure, it's they're restrained in the webs.
Okay. Well, what's the number?
15.
Okay. I
Dex
know.
15.
All right, I just rolled for them. I know what the outcomes were. Is that it for show?
Yes.
Legendary action. Show. Behind show, the a mist appears, or bats, classic bats flying disappear, and you see in front of you this individual that was described with blonde hair, blue eyes, noble-looking clothing. It appears to be Mr. Gale, as he's going to take an attack against Show. That'll be a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Show, in his beautiful blade song, is so agile, he's able to dodge out of the way of the claw strike, as then the bats go back, and he follows them now onto the very top of the mayor's house, the overlook. It's not like the tippy top of the third floor. But he's like a floor above, looking down at the battlefield at Show.
Does Show get an attack of opportunity?
I would say no. He would not get an attack of opportunity because of the way his vampiric bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be tough to punch bats. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like the teleport spell-ish and Misty Step stuff. You don't really get that. Cool. Glad you asked. Next up is Anfirth. You're prone, so you'll have to use half your movement to get up.
Yeah.
But you're
so
also
why is-
not
Why is
30.
Anna? You said 3?
Yeah.
Annafirth is the bottom at 4.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom.
You're right. It's still the old one. It didn't update yet. It didn't update. Ganu, you're at 9. Sorry. Enter.
I think it should be me at 13.
Oh, no. I undid it. I know what I did. I was trying to undo things to... Yeah, I know what happened just now. I was trying to undo to go back in the order because I couldn't select back. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. C&D Beyond shit. It's fine. That's what happened. It went back to the original initiative order. It's fine. Okay. So, Faith, then Ganu.
So there's the 2 side by side at the the bottom of the pathway to the house, and then
Yes.
there's one like on the balcony, sort of like upper portion of the house.
I would say kind of think of on the top of the roof, and he's balancing on 1 foot on the top of the roof type, or both feet. He's basically floating though. He's not actually balancing on it. Classic vampire.
Roughly
shit.
how far away?
You're inside the house still, so it'll take you half your movement to get up, 20 feet to get outside the house, and then or 30 feet to get outside the house, and then it's 60 feet. No, it's 90 feet to them. So if you're in the house still, because you were second, you were right behind him.
I was right behind him.
So you're only then 10 feet, I would say, from the the front door, because Ganu would be taking up all that space as a giant hyena and pushing you over, would have knocked you back the extra 5 feet. So you're 10 feet from the front door, and then 90 feet from the front doors to the people. And the other guy, you have no idea where he is. Show just looking up above the house. You have no concept if that's where the guy went or what.
I've got 30 feet, so half to get up, 15 to get as far as I can out.
5 feet out the threshold now, so you're onto the stone stairs that lead into the mayor's house.
Okay. If I look or do a quick look, can I see where Show is looking towards?
You can. Yeah, why not? Go ahead and make a perception check.
I'm looking to see if I can find the guy who just shot lightning at us.
Mm-hmm.
That is 14.
I don't know. It would be impossible to know which one shot lightning at you because there's a gigantic hyena in front of you. And you were then knocked to the ground before the lightning went off. So that's a tough sell there. But you do see the individual on top, about a story up. So we'll say about 45 feet off the ground, looking down, cape billowing in the air. And you also notice it's dark out.
I'm going to instead raise my left hand.
Yes.
I'm normally channeling through my right hand.
Yep.
And because I'm kind of facing the house, everybody on the inside me is going to see a white circle appears in the middle of my palm.
Mm-hmm.
And then, does that look like a symbol of a stag? And then all of a sudden, golden lightning shoots out at this guy as I cast lightning bolt.
He's going to try and counterspell it. What level?
It's a 3rd level, so
So he will counterspell it. So as he sees that, you see at first the calm demeanor, and all of a sudden panic in the eyes, recognizing it. No, no, you don't. There. And because you just did that, and he saw that, he's going to use a legendary action to move up higher onto the building. Now, I would say 75 feet up onto a higher story, trying to get out of range, looking at this.
Technically, I didn't end my turn yet, but
Yeah.
I don't have anything more, so I end my turn, and then he does that.
Yes, that's true. That is how in the books the order goes. Or as your DM, I can just do whatever the fuck I want because I'm a power crazy monster. Anyway, moving on. Next up is the others. So they are going to vampire their way over to Show. Oh, no. One of them is stuck. The other one can go over. One of them does get stuck, right? He failed his dex check.
If it's failed, they're restrained.
So one of them's restrained. What is it? One rolled a 17, one rolled a 7 before modifiers. So done. So one appears right next to Show, and it's going to take its... How many attacks does it get? 2 attacks. Wow. A 15 and a 13.
Neither of them hit.
Jesus.
AC is 17 while blade singing.
Yeah, so as he comes out, you see this bite comes out, clearly telegraphing it. It dodges out of the way of the bite, and then a claw tries to rake up him. He uses and parries the attack with his kunai. I forget what it's always called. The chains. The really cool weapon. Kustorigami. Thank you for being cultured and not Kurisamgama and not dyslexic. Anyway, who gives a shit? Moving on.
The one that's restrained, it still has its turn.
Oh, sure,
It's
yeah.
restrained.
Yeah.
So it could use its action to make a strength check to try and break 3.
It's going to do that. It's going to do that.
Yeah. So it's a standard strength check against the 15.
Okay. And what's its strength modifier? The strength modifier is exactly a 15. It's going to get.
Okay, so then I would be able to get out and move as it uses its action for that.
Yes.
But it can now move.
And then it appears opposite flanking show. So the 2 vampires are both on show, but it can't attack them. Okay. Anferth, your turn.
So I stand up, and
I don't
how
believe you.
far am I now away from show?
Joe didn't get that far.
35 feet would be my guess. You're 25 feet inside, and he went an extra 10 feet outside. So that would be 25 feet.
But I have 15 feet of movement. Okay.
That's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up as close as I can.
Okay.
How's Show looking right now? He looks completely fine, right? He's just been dodging out of the way the whole time.
Show looks great.
I don't know if Zach.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
he's at 9 from before.
Oh, he don't
From
look great.
Fireball.
That fireball
He's
fucked
not
him up.
great.
No.
Okay. Yeah, Anferth's gonna use his action and dash to get next to Show.
Okay. You emerge outside, get next to show. You see the 2 vampires, each of them awful, arrogant faces. Each of these definitely seem to be more powerful vampires than anything you guys have encountered thus far.
Yep. That's all I'm gonna do for now.
You got it. Top of the order. A fog. A misty fog comes in, obscuring vision. Anybody that does not have, like, blind sight, you attack at disadvantage now for anything further than 5 feet away from you. Top of the order. Gets his legendary actions back.
Good to go.
Ganu. Ganu didn't go.
Ganu, you were supposed to go before the vampires. Ganu, what would you like to do right now?
I don't know what their initiative is.
It's fine. It's not your deal. You're good, man. What do you want to do? We'll just tack you on here, and then you'll be back. You'll be sooner. What do you want to do, you big bastard, you?
I'm gonna go over and take a bite out of one of the vampires attacking Show.
That actually works out better for you that he ended up going later because they wouldn't have been here by the time in the order. So go ahead, yeah.
I'll go over there and
Attempt
take
an
a bite.
attack. Yeah, go ahead, try.
Okay.
And if you hit, always add your poison.
Yep. Oh yeah, 19 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be 9 piercing and 3 poison.
You got it. You take a nice chunk out of it, but these look hardy, these individuals.
Got it.
Then the mist comes in.
Well, first I'm gonna take a bonus action.
Definitely.
I'm going to.
While the mist is slowly
Crap,
coming.
where's my bonus? Oh yeah. I'm gonna use a spell slot to heal myself.
Cool.
I'll use. Hang on. I'll use a 2nd level slot for that.
Dude, I'm getting super Princess Mononoke, the giant wolf vibes right now from this fight, where it's bleeding, but then it's healing itself and all the hair sticking on end, and it's got the big fangs showing. I love it. All right. Fog comes in.
Oh, what?
Max?
I roll a d8 per spell level, and I rolled 2 8s.
Feeling good.
Max.
Dude, Ganu's
Max
having a
feeling,
game,
wow.
baby. Ganu's having a game.
Hey, 18. Back up to max health.
Top of the order. Appearing behind Faith. You feel this horrible presence. And it gets to attack at advantage due to the mist. It doesn't matter. Reed is still fucking garbage at rolling. Natural 2 and 6. Who cares? Doesn't hit the first one. How low is your AC?
It's pretty low. I'm like
How
a
low?
wizard.
Probably really low.
11.
Oh, that hits. That definitely hits.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Terrific news. The first one hits. I love that. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, then the next one really hits. 25 for the next one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, you're gonna give me a con saving throw because the first one's a bite right into your neck, and then a stab right into your sternum. You'll be mine, raised again as a dutiful servant.
First one's the con save's a 13. Actually, no. I'm gonna
Huh?
roll my inspiration.
Oh!
It was a 13. It is now a 25. Because I rolled my
Save.
d20 first.
Save. You take 12 points of piercing damage from the first one,
I am not gonna look so good.
and then you take 12 points of piercing damage from the second one, from the claw, as it
Faith
pierces
was
right through you.
unconscious.
Faith goes to the ground. You see he licks the blood back. Delicious. And then,
Well, I don't see it.
well, actually, literally nobody sees it. You just, as you're passing into the void, you just see this, like, the body over top of you, like in a video game end screen when you're dying, and they get their stupid bullshit thing, like in Far Cry or something. And then he disappears from the fog. Matthias. Bill Graves. You're up, buddy boy, bucko. Buccarino, Buccacino. The man, the myth, the legend. Matthias.
Zeke.
It's kind of important. You kind of have things that do damage. A lot of damage, potentially.
Yeah. Yes,
A
indeed.
lot of needed damage, I may add.
You said they were hardy.
Stop helping your son. Could you be a poor father for 5 minutes and play some games?
I absolutely can do that.
Stop
did you-
being
did you
a
save
good
on that?
human. What's that?
So I saved on the con save to not be turning into a vampire.
That is true.
But then he did enough damage to knock me unconscious, but nobody knows that because of the fog.
Yep.
Cool.
So,
Very cool.
Matthias, you're up at your turn.
Or only
How
either.
close was everyone to her?
You're still like in the
Within 10
doorway of the
feet,
house,
yeah.
and everybody basically ran forward.
Yep.
Oh, everybody but me. Okay.
So
cool.
no one can see shit. Everything's fog.
Okay. Everything's fog.
Yep.
Cool. What can I hear?
Oh, fighting, yelling, grunting, talking.
Any distinctive thuds that sound like Faith hitting the ground in anguish?
Sure, but I don't know. No, it's probably pretty silent. I'll be honest with you. No, you know what? And in the mist as well. The mist is magical in nature, and it would be muffling sounds purposely because that's how the vampires do their attacks. So
Probably be pretty indistinguishable from all the other.
yeah,
noises.
I say you can hear the normal fighting going on, the blade singing, the blade song, the back and forth stuff. But hearing her fall, that would be ridiculous. I'm not even gonna make you roll. It just no.
So that's gonna
That's
be
fine.
so similar to so many other sounds.
Yeah.
going on right now.
All right. So if I can't see,
But right now you can't see anything, and everybody ran forward.
that's cool. I guess I'm running forward too.
Okay. Give me a survival check to see if you go toward this where you think the fighting's happening.
Nah. 4.
For you go the wrong direction.
Cool.
You go 15 feet of movement, and you are just completely covered in fog, lost. It is
Okay.
horrifying. It seems endless.
I'll use my bonus action to call out to Anfirth. Who is he within 30 feet of me?
Yes,
Yes.
he would be now. He's within 15 feet of you. And you hear it come from a direction far to your left.
Anfirth, stick him in the heart with something pointy, and maybe wooden, and preferably silver. So you get advantage on your next attack because of Master of Tactics.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do in the fog?
I mean,
You can take a random attack at disadvantage.
against whom?
Exactly.
Sure. I mean,
So
there's
survival
no reason
check
to believe that.
for direction, and then you'll roll at disadvantage to try and hit something.
Okay, so survival check at disadvantage first.
No.
Another one?
No.
Okay.
You know what? I'll do perception. We'll do a perception check followed by a disadvantage attack roll. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. It's only a 10 for perception.
Okay.
I'll swing wildly with my blades. Of
Oh, you're not
death.
even shooting anything. You just swing. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry about it. Where you are, you hit
14.
nothing. You absolutely hit nothing. If you're doing
Yeah,
a
no, we're
melee
good.
attack, you're just swiping
We're
through
good.
the air like a crazy person. Joe, what are you doing?
So I got
You
two
know
of
we can
them,
see
one on
within
each
5
side of
feet,
me.
right?
Yep. So you can see both the vampires show.
I am going to.
Show's so cool right now, facing down with these vampires in the mist with his Kurigama all alone. His friends have forsaken him.
I'm right there.
It's anime mode right now. You are. There's a gigantic hyena just trying to bite this thing behind. Look at
I
him.
guess since they're just
All
kind of
alone.
flanking me, I will green flame blade
Sure.
on the one in front of me. I guess.
Go for it. Look at him all alone. Oh fuck! How long you been here?
Shepherd is also right next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, the three of you are completely together. Cool.
Let's see. So that is. Does this give anything interesting? No. So that is a 11.
No,
To
does
hit.
not hit. Nope. Doesn't hit.
Okay.
It wasn't at
Then
disadvantage, correct?
Correct.
It should have just been straight. Yep. No.
I just rolled a bad roll.
Yep. That happens.
Did a bad.
Okay.
And then let's see, any of these. Nope. For the moment, I will just maintain my position and kind of have my hand up ready to cast a spell if they attack.
You got it. Legendary action. Matthias. Does a 20-something hit? 23?
Well, actually, yes. You see, yeah, yeah.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. And you take 11 points of piercing damage as you feel a bite go into your neck.
Uh-oh.
Oh, delicious.
I won't be a vampire alone.
I'm really good at con saves.
Yeah, what do you got, bitch?
14.
Okay. Anything else?
That's
You
it, I get
feel
a plus 0.
sickly.
Damn it!
horribly sickly as you
So
see him.
close.
You will serve me well. As he then disappears back into the mist. Faith, give me a death saving throw. Yeah, you should be crying, baby.
Panic! Panic, baby! We're all vampires now.
That's a 2, so that's one fail.
Okay. Actually, I need to roll something. Interesting. Okay. Ganu, you're up.
I'm up.
Yeah.
I will re-attack the vampire.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Ah! Do it.
I love how CRISPR always just cuts off the screams and he's just flailing around like a muppet.
Oh, it does?
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, the voice mod also has a hard limiter, and it just so that's what it runs through, and then so the program will
Oh,
just
there you go.
kill it. Apparently, that's hilarious.
So
Oh, I hate how it
wow,
does that.
yeah, so that's
Yeah.
Let me be expressive. Technology, please.
21 piercing and 6 poison.
Did you double the poison?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a D6, so I rolled a 3, double the 6.
Okay.
So
a total of 26.
27.
27. It was 21 piercing.
Math. Horrible. Horrible.
favorite
The thing
part
looks
of the game.
horrible.
Horrible? Oh,
Yep.
man. Okay. I don't need... Okay, yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. In reacting to getting bit, it turns to you and makes 2 attacks.
Okay.
Both at advantage because of the fog. That's like 24, and that is a 20. So both hit. Give me a con saving throw.
Okay. Uh-oh, guys.
11 points piercing and 9 points piercing. But
Constitution
yes,
saving
con
throw?
save throw. It goes inside.
Yeah. That's a 12.
Fail. It's a lower DC for these guys, but still not high enough. As you feel the virus spread further and faster,
Guys, I'm gonna die tomorrow.
you may now use a D12 for your poison attacks.
Never mind, guys. This is good.
Worth it! Worth it! Mm-hmm.
So, what was the damage on the first one?
11 and 9, I believe, were the two. So a total of 20
So
piercing.
I'm going to use Stone's Endurance as a reaction
Mm-hmm.
and reduce damage dealt
Yeah.
by a 12 because
Hell yeah!
I am a Goliath.
Yeah. So like you have this
Okay.
like toughness of your skin. It feels
That
like
is-
the hide becomes rock almost momentarily. Not literally rock, but as hard as rock,
Yeah.
preventing the damage. The claws get all fucked up trying to pierce your skin and do not.
that's 10. So I only take 1 damage from the first one.
Awesome.
Uh,
Sho is being attacked for a 23 as well. And then a
Annifirth is going to
Ooh.
use silvery barbs and roll your d20.
okay, so for that one will be a 16. I don't think that hits
no
Sho.
longer hits.
But the second attack, the claw, natural 20.
Ooh.
So that will be, he does have to make a con save, but that will be,
Annifirth is also giving Ganu advantage as an attack or saving.
only 12 piercing. Only 12 piercing. Still might be enough to down him, but 12 piercing.
I'm just
Yeah.
looking to see if I have anything. I don't think he does.
Yeah, he's at 9, right? So I think he's down with 12 piercing.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a way to reduce
Sho
physical damage.
is unconscious.
Show first 2 out or first 2 down? Anfirth, your turn.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Art.
So
What do you got?
Oh no.
one of them looks pretty
Those
hurt.
are-
Horrible. Horribly hurt. It is
The one
gushing
that-
vampire blood all over itself. The one that has been bitten to high hell by a giant hyena.
Okay. The hyena is opposite me, so
Mhm.
Sho's next to me.
Yep,
hyena
on the
is
ground.
opposite me.
Yep.
And then there's the two. Okay, yeah. So then
Vampires.
right above where Sho is, but just out of range of him, but able
Yep.
to hit the other two that are standing.
Yep.
It's a sphere, so that
Okay.
math would check out, I think.
Yes.
Anfirth puts his hand up and he casts Arms of Hadar
Yeah.
as these ice. Like, he forms this like cylinder of ice or a sphere of ice, and it just
Mhm.
starts shooting out. and trying to hit these vampires.
Love it. Deck saves.
That is a strength save.
Strength saves. One is a 11 and the other is a 6 total.
Both fail.
Yes.
They take 3d6 necrotic damage.
One is dead. And when it takes the necrotic damage, you see its body goes to mist initially, goes up into the air, and then fades into ash and disappears.
13.
Total damage?
Yeah, 13 total.
Got it.
And they cannot take reactions until their next turn.
Great to know. Really good to know.
Speaking of which, Annifrith is aware of that, and he's going to turn around and run back and see what the hell's happening. Why is nobody coming back to him, or coming up to the fight?
Are you running back to the house?
Yep.
When you enter the house, you see running towards you the small Ubil child dragging a pure silver sword behind him that he has found inside the house.
Can I take it?
Not yet, you little bitch. No, you did your actions this turn. Of course not. The mayor helped him find the secret sword that was stashed.
Nice.
Well, I will keep that in mind.
And if you killed him,
Helped out the NPCs and are being rewarded.
yeah, that was what I had to roll for. Actually, because of the initiative order and how this worked out, the layer action this time is actually the child's. So, and he puts it inside your hand, and first, as you now can add a +1 great sword, or like a one-handed sword, but it's pure silver. So if there's a pure silver sword,
Like a long sword.
yes, a silver long sword works as well. I don't know what D&D Beyond would be easiest for you, but that is what you have.
The options are like short sword, long sword, or great sword.
Mhm.
Really.
So I would say it's a one-handed, though. It's something that could be
Yeah.
one-handed enough for the child to be able to use.
So
The long sword.
a long sword
sword would be the
Can be
best.
one.
would probably be best, yeah.
Okay.
There's a check mark for silvered, I believe.
There is.
Is there really?
Oh, terrific. You will notice that silvered is very different affecting than just covered with silver. Being pure silver affects vampires differently. We're at the point where I don't give a shit. I'm telling you that.
We have a silver sword now. Are we gonna go Witcher and put 2 swords on our backs?
Up to you guys.
An
You feeling
advantage,
better
yeah.
now?
22 to hit Matthias on the first attack. And like 27 to hit on the second attack. Give me another con save.
We're in trouble, guys.
That is another point of vampiric poison. As he comes back again, he's just like, you have something terrible on your person, don't you? As he bites into your neck to do 12 points of piercing, and the next one does 9 points of
Unconscious.
piercing. So
So
one
that's
failed death.
2. It's 2 if it's a melee attack.
You're right, it is. So 2.
So I will die if I fail this dex save. Or
On
that's-
oh yeah, on your turn. Yep.
Yep.
You fail.
No. Is it my turn right now?
You're next. Yeah, you're literally next in
Alright.
the order.
Where was Matthias on that?
He's 15 feet away from you, lost in the fog. Remember.
Far away from you, yeah. Yep.
16. 1 success.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Show death save. Faith death save.
Death save. Oh my
Jeez.
god.
Joe has a 3.
Fail.
There's one fail for him.
Yep. Faith.
Faith is gonna use the bardic inspiration she got.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, just barely. I rolled an 8 with a 2 from the bardic inspiration.
You're welcome.
One success. You guys feeling
feels good.
intense yet in this encanter?
Yeah.
You fucking loving it?
One thing I need to happen.
Annifrith, Dream team. Dream team. Annifrith.
Ganu, your turn.
Ganu.
No, shut up.
See,
Shut the
Ryan-
fuck up.
Ryan's like,
Ganu,
if
do
there are
what you
less
need to
people
do.
in initiative, I get to play more.
It goes so much quicker. This is so much better.
Can I just do like a couple turns back to back?
Go ahead. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
So the guy died.
Yep.
Yes.
One left. You can still see him.
Okay. I'll go
Everybody was
after
within range here during this mosh pit.
Yep,
2 of your
yep.
allies are down. One is up. One ran away into the fog.
him. 16.
16 hits. That is their armor class. Yes, indeed.
Excellent.
Yuck.
I'll do it again.
I'll do it again. Okay, so that's going to be 10 piercing
Nice.
and wait,
G12 now.
D12
Yes, yes.
poison.
and 5 poison.
You got it, and you can feel like that awful
know what?
metallic in your throat, and you're having a difficult time breathing now. You can feel like something is seriously wrong with you. You're not well. You are dying.
Guys.
You would imagine this is what dying feels like.
Awesome.
Vampire's turn. It's
wait,
going.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope, bonus action. I'm
Yes.
gonna heal again.
probably a good idea.
I'm gonna use a first level this time.
You got it. At advantage, it attacks for a 15. Does it hit you, Ganu? 15?
15. Oh yeah.
Okay, and then
Gator, you said
24.
You were supposed to attack with advantage, just in case you hit.
Oh, I
that.
was.
Yeah,
I'll
try
roll
see if you get
forward.
the crit, because that's probably very
Crit.
necessary.
Nope.
Crit.
Okay.
Nope. No
Aw.
crit. I got the
Um,
crit last time.
And 24 is the second attack, so give me another con saving throw as it again bites into you.
Can I be more dead?
It's not really actually. You're completely infected at the worst stage. So you're right. Actually,
Oh, guys,
you
fight me all
see,
you want.
You can't kill me if I'm already dead.
it's like I've been stung by bees. I'm immune.
Yeah.
Again.
I rolled horribly anyway.
This is like the zealot barbarian rage beyond death. I will never die.
That is going to be 13 points of piercing and 12 points of piercing damage.
13 and so 25.
Yes, total.
Okay.
The mist is killing you guys.
It really is.
But it's awesome. It's awesome. This is a great encounter.
Okay.
Vampires are being weenies and staying in there.
Yeah.
The vampires are doing their thing.
So I failed Constitution, but
Yeah,
as
it doesn't
it
matter.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at this point. You are basically at full form until hours now pass, and it will get worse.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Legendary action behind Ganu.
Oh God. I'm really gonna die now.
You're more than just a hyena, aren't you? A 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he only gets one on the legendary action. Again, the con save doesn't matter, but another bite. That would only 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay, good.
Oh, rolled low and very low damage roll.
I need time to heal.
I can do this.
If I can get to my turn again, I can heal.
Oh, you're almost perfectly.
I think I have a
Maintain.
third level slot I can use.
Wait a minute. You hear as he leans in, you're almost mine. As he then flies away. Anfirth.
Download complete.
Download
Friend is
complete, just not
Sprinting
installed.
into the mist, trying to find
Survival
something easy to
check.
attack.
Survival check to try and remember where
Roll
you just
good,
came
bud.
from.
Roll good.
The mist is not like normal fish mist. It is magical mist that is purposely disorienting. This is what they use. You run into Matthias.
Do I see that he's unconscious?
Is he?
Yes.
Sure is.
Show,
yeah.
Faith, and Matthias
Yeah,
are
this is
all
awesome. I'm
unconscious.
loving this, baby. Fuck yeah.
The only thing near me, I'm
Yep.
gonna try to stabilize him.
Sure, make a medicine check.
Crit.
11, which is stabilized.
Okay.
Hooray.
You are stable. For now.
For now.
Alright.
As a bonus action, can I take out the Lantern of Revealing?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Clever.
Do I see anything?
You do. It shines through the fog in front of you because that's how the lantern works. And in front of you, quite a distance, You can just see the normal of the path, and your friends are nowhere where you're straight ahead of you. They're not there, and it goes 30 feet.
Okay, I will just hold on to that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that ends my turn. Probably.
Yep, you can't use a shield action if you can do that shit prior right now because you have that and that going right now. Layer action, I will say you in front of you, Ganu, you see the vampire. Some of its body start coming back together and some of the damage heals. Top of the order. Well, just the one you can see. The one you can see in front of you, you see heals a bit.
Oh, one attacked me and then ran away, right?
The other one's dead.
Did he die?
Yes. Anfirth killed him when he did his ice cylinder earlier. It was at 3 hit points after you critted it. And then he finished it off and it turned to mist, but then went to ash.
Yeah,
I thought
the boss came and he's gone again.
Yeah.
He's doing this purposely. He's disappearing. So
okay.
yes, I'm sorry.
Right.
You
No,
you were right.
I forgot he flew away.
He's a son of a bitch. He's the BBEG. I mean, this is what he's doing. This is how this works. I don't want to hear shit from you.
No, you're good.
But
all good.
So they heal. Top of the order this time. He is going to come back, and now he's going to see Anfirth. And you see, where did you get that? And he's going to try and disarm you. So this is going to be dexterity contest.
Dexterity.
Yeah.
It's not athletics.
Yes.
Let it
Holding
He
on.
has it gripped firmly in his hand.
Firmly
He's in
grasp
my
it.
hand.
They grasp it.
You can try and grab the blade to pull it off. That would be a good idea.
All right, we'll do our fucking athletics. Fuck you. It helps. He has a higher modifier, so I don't know if you're helping or hurting
Right.
yourself.
Definitely help.
Okay.
It's not really high anyway. 14.
Do you have any
he
kind
has
of
an 18.
inspiration?
So he claws it out of your hands and it gets knocked to the
Wait,
ground.
I do have inspiration.
Do you? You used one already tonight.
He has a bardic
Matthias,
inspiration.
I have not used Matthias.
He's not. Yeah, he got the bardic inspiration.
So he did.
He needs a 4 or higher.
The blade goes to the ground, 5 feet away from you. Still catchable, but you see him. Oh, delightful. And he goes to bite you. That is, 25 to hit. Give me a con save. And that is 14 points save, 14 points of piercing damage.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Certain, but he's fine. Not dead.
And then disappears back into the mist. Next up is Matthias. Give me a death saving. Oh, no, you're stable.
I
Stable.
am stabilized.
So nothing. Fuck you. You're boring. Next up, Show. Death saving throw. Holy shit.
Wait, Show stabilized.
Did he? Why?
I thought Anafirth stabilized.
No, he stabilized
Oh.
Matthias. No, you're responsible for killing Justin's character.
That's rude.
Rude.
19.
Nice,
bitches.
2 saves.
Boom.
Faith,
Boom, boom.
your turn.
Two?
That's one.
Take it.
one
Take it.
One.
Take the 2.
Oh.
Take the 2. He
Oh,
said 2.
no,
Take the 2.
he failed the first one. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Faith, go ahead and roll.
Matthias was at 2 fails, wasn't
He was.
He's at 1. Oh, he's at 2
I got
fails.
Matthias was.
See, Matthias
Okay,
was.
yeah, Matthias.
fails.
So he's reset, though,
stabilized.
technically.
Fuck. 4 for Faith.
Fail. Well, that would have been death if it wasn't for the inspiration. Vampire's turn. No, Ganu's turn! Ganu!
Forgetting about me.
I know. Your
I
your
attacked
face.
the vampire.
Yeah, I figured. The faces actually look really similar in D&D Beyond for the thumbnails for vampires again.
Question.
Yeah.
So, does the Talisman of Morphus activate automatically?
You
or
don't
does
know.
it require an action to activate?
You have no idea.
Oh, damn.
You have no idea.
Okay.
On brand.
I can't do anything then.
Yeah.
All I was rolling well.
Imagine how bad that chain lightning would hurt the whole group.
You're
That
welcome.
would be bad.
Get down, Mr.
Um,
President.
So that is going to be, I believe, a 21 to hit.
Oh, absolutely hits. Roll damage, my friend.
Double check.
With your D12.
Yes, and I rolled it all already.
Yes.
While that was happening. So then we got for piercing.
Yep.
We got 12 piercing
Nice.
and 11 poison. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So 23.
Oh, it is.
yourself.
He is looking
Heal yourself.
horrible.
Ah.
Last bit. You see? Oh.
Damn
Ugh.
it.
Oh.
'Cause if I
This is the
kill them, I
blonde.
gotta
This is
suck
Oh.
Mr.
it.
Gale, right?
No,
Right.
no. This is
Oh,
the
this-
lesser
okay,
one.
this
You
is
guys
the
haven't
other
even
guy.
hit Mr. Gale
This is
yet.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to use
Ugh.
a third level spell slot
Yep.
to heal myself.
Probably a really good idea.
Yeah. Okay.
3 ones. Let's go. Man, you just do not want to go to sleep, dude.
Fuck you, Dad. Play with me.
He's tired, but he doesn't want to sleep.
What do you got?
It's
So you're healing? Can I move on?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Vampire's gonna attack you. At advantage.
I don't know if
That-
that's gonna save me, but
It's gonna hit. The first one is like a 20-something. The second one doesn't hit. That's like a 12. Here we go. 11 points of piercing.
Okay.
Are you still up? Well, technically
Yeah.
you're still in wolf form, right? Because then you still have your
Still a
health
hyena,
from
yeah.
Gano, yeah.
Still a hyena.
Dude, it is so Princess Mononoke with all the blood coming down, just splattering, and you're healing. This is so out of Ghibli. I'm seeing the gigantic wolf-like creature, even though it's a hyena. I know it's not a wolf. Oh,
That's similar. I get it.
yeah, man. Like it's coming like out of the teeth and stuff too. Their blood, your blood's mixing as your gums are cut up to shit.
They are both wild dogs.
Okay. So, so cool.
Wolves and hyenas are both dogs.
Anforth, your turn.
All right, I have the lantern of revealing.
You do.
Can I see? What can I see at this point?
You can turn without an action to then go around and see them fighting in the distance. You can see Anforth. Nope. You can see Ganu in hyena form fighting the vampire who looks terribly injured.
See the body of Sho lying below Ganu.
And Faith. You see your sister's body on the ground.
A little further on.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, could you see how cool does this look with the revealing lantern just barely revealing through the mist? Just that fight, just like almost opening up inside a cloud. This is.
Anniford
I love
is
this
going
fight.
to panic
Yes.
and run over to Faith,
Oof. Bold
crouch
move.
over her,
Yep.
and feint a medicine check, preparing his action to attack if anything comes near him with
Okay.
his silver longsword. Free action, pick up the silver longsword first.
You have a free action.
Yeah, that's
That's
with
part of
it,
your
you can-
class.
yeah. Well, you can pick it
That-
up
that's-
with a
that's-
or
you can
bonus
pick up
action.
off the ground.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can pick up things off the ground with a
A free action's just like a
movement action. Yeah, that's how it works with the
Okay.
picking.
free
something
action's
up.
just a D&D thing. It's not like a
Yeah.
class.
If he were pulling
was-
the sword from the stone, that would be an action.
See, that's what I'm getting at. I'm making sure. So
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
It's a free action to pick something up.
You got it.
It's
Okay.
part of your movement.
I'm with you. Okay. With you. Yeah, because you can easily take the movement there, then get to her.
So I'm gonna pick that up,
Yeah, I was hoping so. That seemed pretty necessary, leaving Matthias all by
Hover.
himself.
hover over her,
Yep.
and act like I'm gonna do a medicine check on her.
hmm
Try to make it look
Make a
like I'm
deception
doing
check. Make a deception check.
Yeah.
Try to bait
11.
not attack out of
Okay.
it.
Legendary
That's above
action.
10.
That's
Above
good.
10.
Legendary action. Matthias, you failed 2 death saves. You are back
I'm
to
dead.
dying.
Oh,
You just die? You don't lose?
Nope.
Oh, you're
Nope,
not dead.
you're right.
No,
I
you're
reset.
not.
No.
Yeah, it gets reset. You got stabilized. So you're
Reset.
back to 2 fails as he comes over and just like, where'd your friend go? And stabs into you with his long vampiric claws.
Freaking rude.
Top of the order. Appears back by Ganu and is going to take 2 attacks against Ganu.
I'm probably gonna drop 4.
First one is 19.
Yep.
And the next one is 19 again.
All right, let's do this thing.
What the fuck? 8 and 7. You were. No, you're not still up. Fuck you. Are you still up?
No,
No, I
got
have
form.
15.
He drops hyena for
You got exactly the amount.
I rolled horrible again. Like he is rolling
yeah.
consistently terrible against you and very well against
Yes.
Show, Faith, and Zach's character, Matthias.
Yeah, I pop. I'm a Goliath.
Ugh. You're a horrible, sick-looking Goliath. The veins are all around his face. His eyes are sunken in. His skin is pulled straight, and his ears are starting to form a point.
Gross.
That's gross.
Then, oh, there he is. Disappears. Matthias, death saving throw.
Guess who has another wild shape?
Yep.
Okay, boys, life or death
You like
right
that
now.
hyena?
Let's
Want to do
see.
it again?
11.
Ah! Damn.
Cling to life here, boys.
Show, death saving throw. Faith, death saving throw.
God.
Please, fucking God.
I love this.
I hate this.
I love this.
12 for show.
Yeah.
That's great.
So that's 2 successes.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is going to be the heartbreaker. Here it comes. Too many successes, guys. You're due.
Ooh. Ooh,
No!
15
No,
Let's
no,
go,
no! It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way.
Just get yourself some plot armor.
Plot armor.
There's no way you guys are at 2 fails and you keep living. This is ridiculous.
Well, Hunter also used Bardic Inspiration.
oh, that is
and-
true. Yeah, he
That
should have
is
been dead.
true.
You're right.
That's
You're right.
I
And
should
I
have
also
been dead.
You're right.
healed Matthias.
But
Yes,
I said
yep.
some nice words, so she's not dead, I guess.
Ganu, your turn.
My turn.
Yes.
The dude's
Yes.
still alive.
He's horribly, barely still alive.
Yeah, I'm going to attack him. Well,
Yep.
first.
Mm-hmm.
Show is right next to you.
He is.
Don't listen to him. Do what you're gonna wild shape first. Fuck him. Who cares what he thinks?
Show looks mostly fine.
He's breathing
He's
is
only
stabilizing.
pretty unconscious.
It's fine. The blood
I will
oozing out of the back of his
probably
head
fail
means
the medicine
nothing.
check Anyway, I have
Yeah.
negative
Yeah,
intelligence.
he no. There's really, actually, legitimately,
I
that's a
have no
really bad
healing
idea for
either.
him to do any checks right now.
Do you have like healing word?
No, he's fucked. He used
No,
all the spells.
I don't have healing at all.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys are in a gauntlet.
So I will, after turning back into Goliath, will
Yes.
return into hyena.
Yeah. You see the vampire. You gotta be shitting me. Spits out a tooth, not a vampiric one though. Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I will, that's a bonus action,
Yep.
and I will use my action to
Mm-hmm.
bite this vampire's head off like
You-
I did the other one.
You may try, my friend.
Okay. That is a 11.
No. As you go to bite, the mist swirl around your eyes, obscuring you just as he dodges out at the last second.
That's all I can do.
Could be costly, my friend. Vampire, 2 attacks against you back. He's like, I bet you don't have that many more of those tricks inside you. That's a natural 20. And then
I needed to take him out so he wouldn't hit me anymore.
the other one is a 19.
Oh, God.
So 19 on the crit and 6 on the claw. He can't. His damage rolls can't get above like 3 or 2 against you. Against Keanu for some reason, pretty consistently. But yeah, you're hurting as the bite is horrible, and it seems to like do for flavor. Like since you're so infected, this bite seems to just put fire through your blood. It hurts so effectively for the crit. Just flavor.
D20 poison now?
Maybe. Anverth, your turn.
Yeah, I still just need to try to do what I can at this point.
Mhm. I
I
love
don't
no
think I have
healers in
any
the group.
bonus actions.
No
I
healers.
can't see much. All right, if I look around though,
Yes.
with the lantern revealing, what
Yeah.
can I see at this point?
Just your group. The Mr. Gale is nowhere in sight. If you're looking for him, you can just see the
Yeah.
one standing vampire fighting the gigantic hyena, and
And
your
I see the
downed
hyena,
allies.
Still a hyena. At this
Oh my
point.
Yeah.
To me, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
I'm
can hold
just
another
gonna- how
action for
far-
another deception check.
How far away are Matthias and Faith?
Faith,
Bless you.
you're under Faith. You went over to her,
You're right
remember?
above Faith.
So she's 5. Everybody's within 5 feet, basically, of you besides Matthias is 15 feet to the right. The house, the house is behind you. And you're
Yeah,
facing
I'm
where you
gonna-
originally saw the
I'm just
people.
gonna stand over Faith again and just
Yep.
try to act like I'm doing a medicine check.
Okay. Make a deception check for me.
Mhm.
End of the round, you hear from the fog just outside the door. Top of the order. You hear a. Oh no, you're not serious. Oh, Thomas, you silly, silly little boy. Matthias, your turn. Please give me a death saving throw. Thing just said last save a second ago. It's like Darkest Dungeon. No! 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 No!
17.
No! 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 Come on! Throw me a bone! This is ridiculous. Show death saving throw. Show's what, 2 to 1 right now, or 2 and 2?
Yeah,
2 to 1.
One.
5.
2 to 2. This everyone is 2 to 2 right now. Everyone down is 2 to 2.
Come on, Faith.
Faith, you have a result.
I thought Faith is still 2 to 2.
She is,
2 to 1.
but she's about to have a result. No, she's 2 to 2.
2 to 2.
What do you got, Faith?
18.
No! 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 No!
D&D
I
Beyond
see it. I'm
Faith.
watching it. I see it live. I see it.
Faith is stable.
Wow.
Legendary action.
No, she's not.
He appears next to Faith.
I attack him.
Oh.
Yes, you do.
Overreaction.
Yes, you do.
Eric,
Go ahead. Make an attack roll against Mr. Gale.
Oh, that's not gonna hit.
please. Ah.
14.
Oh, but did you add the modifier for the sword? Like the sword should have a modifier.
It's just +1.
Yeah.
Right.
So
15.
okay. So no, that definitely doesn't hit Mr. Gale. As you swing wildly, he goes, "Oh, that was almost really bad," and he attacks Faith and unstable. 2 deaths fails immediately back to Faith. Disappears. Genu, your turn, Bucko. What do you got?
I'm going to try to take this damn vampire out again.
I could do this all day.
I can do this.
I know.
All right.
What do you got?
18.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage. You will have to roll so incredibly low to fuck this up.
Oh, well, so
So I did.
I rolled a 12 on the poison die.
He has 4 health left.
Yeah, and I rolled a 10 on piercing.
So, like the T-Rex eating the lawyer, rip off into mist, into ash, gently into the wind.
Yes.
Vampire's dead.
I'm guessing I don't see Gale.
No.
Okay. Did I hear where he was?
Definitely not. No.
Okay. Then
Can
I
we
guess
see my lantern revealing?
Oh,
You can see the lantern revealing, and you can see Anforth, who just took a wild swipe.
that's okay. So, actually, more importantly, I'm going to use another
Oh.
third. Well, I'll use a second level slot to heal myself.
Okay.
Oop, shit. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Anforth. Oh my God, 8 rounds in.
I'm gonna medicine check actually this time.
Okay, go ahead and make a medicine check.
10.
Here you go.
That's
Stabilize.
seeds.
You don't understand how clutch that was, and I fucking hate you. Fucking hate you. All right, end of the round. Anforth and Ganu give me dex checks. Show and Faith automatically fail.
Dex check or dex save?
Dex saving throws. Apologies.
12.
Fail.
Five.
Fail. You guys will take full damage. Everyone takes full damage.
Oh no.
18 points of fire damage as at the center of your pile, a fireball explodes on the entire group.
So that technically would be Show's last death save.
So Show is dead.
Well, hang on. How far apart are
Everyone is within 5 feet of each other.
we are?
Yes, that's how you could see each other in the fog because of the combat. Everybody was the vampires were
Or this
meleeing
was
Show.
like 15
Matthias
feet
is
from
15
Matthias.
feet away.
Yeah, so Matthias doesn't
That's
get hit.
still within
He's not going to get hit, right? Or Matthias is within
No,
range.
it's a 20-foot
Oh,
20-foot
diameter.
radius.
Matthias.
40-foot
Yeah,
diameter.
fireballs
Matthias-
are big.
Fire. Matthias gets hit too. Then
Does anything happen with the amulet amorphous?
not at the moment.
Okay.
So Show dies. Matthias,
Show is dead.
are you dead?
I was stable and I took damage, so I would take 1.
Okay. So death save, and then you're back to a death save.
I am unconscious.
Okay. Top of the order.
Excuse me?
Dude. Top of the order. Mr. Gale. You see him appear right over Anforth. No. He attacks Anforth twice, killing Anforth. He goes up and pulls his head up to you in your wolf form and just slits his throat as blood comes out and drops it and disappears. Matthias, death saving throw. Panic.
8.
Fail. Legendary action. Goes over to Matthias. Picks up your throat. Slits your throat. Puts you on the ground. Dead. Show is dead. Faith. Death saving throw.
Five.
Fail.
2 fails.
Ganu. It is just you. Your comrades are all on the ground. Faith's breath is hyperventilating right now and then slowing. What are you doing, Ganu, inside this mist?
Can I do him?
No. There's nothing as a hyena you can stabilize. Fuck you. No.
Nope. Didn't
No.
think so.
No.
I mean, I could drop it, but that's a bad idea. I will go over there though.
Where? Where's there?
To Faith.
Okay. And then you eat her. you just take her out of her misery. You just melee attack her.
See, I'm on your side.
Can I pick up the sword in my mouth?
You can! Absolutely! You pick up the
I
silver
will do
sword.
so.
You do.
Okay, and I will hold an action for when
Mhm.
Gale asshole comes back.
You got it.
going,
You're dead.
going Dark Souls right now.
Top of the round. Peers right behind you again, and he's like, "Here we go ahead and make an attack roll."
Please hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus
yeah,
one.
Good. So so what is it? Strength +1.
Yeah.
Strength +1.
Dirty 20.
Hits.
Yes.
What do I roll for this?
You don't actually. So you impale him, and he doesn't burst into ash immediately. Ah! Ah! He rips it out, and you can see he looks horribly hurt as the entire body changes color. You can see the veins pulsating in him. Ah! Ah! And he's going to take his attacks against you now.
Bye, guys.
20,
Come on, hyena,
26,
you're fine.
and only a 17 on the other one. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, both hit.
Okay. So then, he hit high this time. 19 piercing and 11 piercing.
Okay, so 19.
Mm-hmm.
I drop form,
Okay.
and I take two overflow.
Yep.
And 11 on
Yep.
top of that.
Yep.
Okay.
Ganu, it is now your turn. But before your turn happens, you hear this almost like angelic harmony in the background. And you see a glow emanate out from Sho as it explodes out around the ground. And everybody returns to full health. Everyone is revived and is at max health. That is down or dead.
That was so clutch. Everyone was down.
That was.
Ah!
All of you guys were seeing the afterworld, and I'll discuss that at a different time.
Wow, I was alone, guys. Oh no. Okay, we all get full HP.
Not you. No, you don't get shit. You're
Not
fucked
me?
still.
Oh,
Yeah.
lame.
You could have went down.
Then Ganu dies.
Ganu, your turn. You can't see Mr.
My
Gale.
turn?
Yep.
I am probably still holding the sword.
You are.
I will take it and run him through with it.
No, he's gone. He's not there.
Oh, he's gone.
He always
that
leaves. Yeah.
asshole. Okay. No, I just thought since I hurt him so bad, he might have chilled. But like,
No.
I will just do the same. I'll just wait, and if I see him, I'm gonna poke him with it.
Okay. Fuck you, Anfirth. You don't get your turn yet. Top of the round. Everybody gets their round now. As comes up behind you. What's your dex?
Who?
Ganu.
My dex.
I'm going for like a race here since you're waiting to see him and he's attacking you now on his turn. It's one of these things because of the fog obscuring your perception. Who's gonna hit first? You're both gonna attack each other, but who's gonna hit first?
I have a dexterity of 14, which is +2.
Okay, he's gonna go first.
Yeah, I imagine. So.
Yeah. You terrible sword. That's like a 26.
Yeah.
You dare use such evil instruments? Natural 20. Uh-oh.
Yep.
First one is 14 points of piercing.
And I go down.
Reaction, Anifirth interception.
Oh.
8 points blocked.
Oh.
He's
got-
like waking up and just like swinging the
Ugh.
shield from the
Brings it
ground.
Just picks up a shield from the ground haphazardly, throws it up, deflects it. I love it. Is he still up or no?
I'm still up.
Oh, but that helps because the natural 20 is going to put you down. It is 23 points of piercing damage as he bites into you and into your Goliath neck and then just rips you to the ground similar to the other ones. And you see he sort of heals a little bit. Matthias, you're up.
Cool. Did he stay put?
No. But you're also 15 feet in a fog. You have no idea where you are. You are now waking up like, oh, Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, I would have no way of knowing what's going on. It's in a fog and I can't hear anything.
Yep.
So
There
I
is a
will-
pathway to Anafirth written by the
True,
Lantern Revealing.
Yes,
It's on
but
the ground facing.
it's facing Ganu at this point, so it's not
Ah.
facing toward Matthias. Otherwise, I would have let you know.
Oh,
So there is sight lines for where the rest of the group is.
Yep, I guess I will, move in the direction where I think the group is and
Survival check.
ready.
I'll do a
A-
perception this time. Perception check as you're trying to see and hear it out, even though the magical fog makes it nearly impossible.
17.
I'll give you. Yeah, you get lost a little bit, so you lose 10 feet of movement, but with 25 feet of movement, you find the group.
Okay. I'll ready attack, split attack if any vampire comes near me.
Okay. Noted. Next up is Show.
Any vampire that is not Ganu or myself currently.
Ah!
get up 15 feet, just kind of circle up with everybody and
Okay.
ready Kurosagama attack because
Yep.
everything else is pretty much tapped.
Okay, Faith.
Faith is pretty much gonna do similar.
We are
15
getting the
feet up,
Avengers shot where they're all back to
Like,
back right
all
now.
of them.
Inside the fog is what's happening.
and she's gonna ready a sacred flame.
Ganu's down. Oh, but yeah.
Or actually, she's gonna do 2 points of healing light into Ganu.
Okay, Ganu, you're no longer down. Ganu, your turn.
I'm up.
You're up.
Hey.
With the
it's
sword.
You've got 7 HP.
Okay.
7. Oh.
What do you want to do?
That's the last of my healing light.
Same deal.
Okay.
I will ready my sword.
Anfirth, what are you doing?
Hannaford is going to hold his action to grapple Mr. Whatever the hell
Gale.
his name was. Gale.
Top of the order! Comes in. Seeing everybody up.
Dumb motherfucker.
Go ahead and make the athletics contest. Oh, it's really high.
18.
25. He rolled really high. Very dexterous. But everybody else go swing for your attacks. Tax blade
25.
Dex save.
hits.
He
Dex
needs to make a
save.
dex save.
Easily 28. He's very
Okay.
dexterous. What do you got,
So-
Ganu?
Ooh.
So it's 18.
18 hits! How do you want to do this? So wait, first, Matthias in the order hits him, but remember he healed. So it looks like the silver is doing half damage to his entirety of the health because he is a vampire lord. Matthias drives it into his heart. You see him still up as Anfirth is distracting him. He pushes Anfirth to the side, and then Ganu.
Show gets a hit in.
Oh,
He
sure.
rolled a 25,
Mhm.
so he comes in, swings in with his Kurosagama, and
Yes!
just slash at him.
Starts cutting him up, and then the final blow is going to be from the silver blade of Ganu. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna say I'm coming at him from the side,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna aim for like the heart
Yes.
through the side. I'm gonna
Oh!
go through the side like that.
Yes!
And I'm going to.
A nice
like,
little
come
shish
on-
knob.
Yeah, like and then I'm going to like come around and swing it through so it completely cuts him in half.
So you just shish kebab it, and like on the other side, Matthias
and then
sees
you-
the
and then
heart
twist
come
the
out,
sword.
and as you twist and send the heart sailing as you cut, the mist just like with the wind of your sword dissipates immediately as the entire place becomes open air, and it's still darkness though in this area at the moment. But all of a sudden, you feel this the vampiric curse. It's weakened, very weakened. Matthias, you feel it weakened. You see over on the ground the hurt Thomas Ubil. He doesn't look nearly as eldritch and disgusting. He's still a little bit, but he looks like half the size of what he once was. You see the mayor has now gone completely limp.
Yeah.
We died.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to stop?
I want to keep going a little bit longer.
Just a little bit? You guys want to wrap it up? I want to wrap it up a little bit too.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
A little bit.
I just want to grab this right now. Grab the sword out of Ganu's mouth.
No, he's inhuman. Remember, he got knocked out.
Yeah.
It's in his hand.
I'm a
Thought he was
Goliath
okay.
now. You can take it though. I'll
Yeah,
give it to you.
and just skewer the head.
of
the
Mayor.
Gale. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, no.
So wait, yeah. So he falls to the
There you-
ground. He
Yeah.
turns to ash, but the cloak and armor plate is left behind.
Hmm.
So
Loot.
there's no
Faith,
hair.
Faith is gonna start looking through the cloak, looking for the pages from the cleric's library.
I'll pick up
You
whatever.
indeed find the pages from the library that he personally ripped out, and you now understand he was most likely impersonating the other cleric using a disguise of some sorts with his magic. Let me change the music. As you find all the missing pages to healing vampirism, and now at this stage, it talks about in the first stage that lesser restorations or greater restorations may help, or using holy water in conjunction with a healing spell can substitute a lesser restoration depending on how early the sickness has progressed.
Okay.
I'll grab the cloak and the armor, and then I'll hand the sword back to Ganu. And
On
say,
the armor, you see a interesting symbol. If I can just give me a second, though.
to Ganu, I'll say, "How are you feeling, friend?"
Loads better. Like, I feel amazing.
It's good to hear.
Yeah. What about you?
I think you've earned that. And I'll hand him the sword.
Everyone levels up. Do it after the game.
Ugh.
Hey.
I feel great, honestly.
The
I mean, I
talisman
feel a
is
bit shitty.
dim. It no longer holds the power at the moment. You can tell, like, oh, there's actually like a glow. It was just so ambiently opaque, or the opacity was so low you couldn't even tell it was on and glowing. All right, what is the group doing?
I guess collect the cloak.
Oh, the symbol.
Right,
The symbol
Yeah.
looks like a torch holder casting a shadow.
We should probably have Autumn. This is weird. I feel great, but I feel like I just went through a bad workout. My ribs hurt, but I feel great. It's
Mhm.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I know exactly what you mean.
We should maybe have Autumn.
You know, you were
look at
black and
that.
blue everywhere.
She'll hold up the papers. We should bring these back to Cleric Hubble. See if we can maybe cure some of the rest of the town.
Okay.
With
Here's
haste, let's go now.
Okay.
I'm going to real quick go over to the mayor's body
Yeah.
and just close his eyes
Mm-hmm.
and pick him up and put him somewhere out of sight. Just
Yes.
in case his family comes back, that they
Sure.
shouldn't do that.
Absolutely. What do you do with the unconscious body of Thomas Uville?
I'll take him with me.
You got it. So
Show will probably pick up the talisman.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
It's technically
Show
still
it.
in his hand. It didn't really go anywhere. It just activated.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
When he
Yeah.
did his detect magic, I did specifically say, as the round ends, it will automatically go off when someone dies. So
Yes.
I didn't want to tell you because fuck you, suspension's great, and
Well,
you're
'cause
just.
he didn't write that anywhere on his,
I know,
like,
it's
inventory
great.
card.
I know.
So it just says to be discovered. And I was
Th-
like,
yeah,
what?
that I wrote that from back in the day. This is still unupdated from Oralith.
I
Okay.
remembered that though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was
remember
fine. Good. See, yeah, you could have told Hunter, who was trying to be like, oh, should I be worried? Should I be worried?
I was like,
Like,
Calm down.
same
you-
show. He
you-
needs to use the item.
The DM is sitting here like smiling. I would not be nearly as happy. I'm like, these fuckers, at least one of them. Someone could die if they fuck this up turn wise, but
pretty good though.
yeah. And then I'm just like, oh, this is working perfectly. That's why I was smiling even more. I'm like, oh, cinematically, this is gonna be just.
As bad
It's
as
a
I
good thing
wanted
we
to,
got the
Yennefer's would
talisman.
not
That's
have
why I
that.
put it in, because there's a gauntlet. This was just like mastercraft and encounter building. I fucking love this entire sequence. It has been wonderful. And it's all things you've either earned or caused yourself to endure failure. Everything was choices. You didn't necessarily have to fight Mr. Gale directly after this because you guys left early, but you didn't necessarily have to get the stone. It's great. It's great. So where are you guys going?
Straight to the Abbey.
All right.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way to the Abbey, you come out of a certain radius and it's daytime. You can see there's this like perpetual darkness just around the mayor's area, which is weird. Another time. We'll figure that out next session. As we go towards the Abbey, you hear explosions going off one by one as you then approach what now looks to be the elongated version of the bounty hunter. His hat is sideways. His back is to you, but you see 6 different like shadowy like appendages that almost look like scribbles and they're not keeping form, all out there and shooting and blasting things at this individual that is in the armor of Zahir, as one sword is cracked in half as he's blocking stuff with one of the cracked swords. And finally you see him just like, ugh, about time. Ah! And he puts his sword into the ground and the ground begins to crack. And as he begins to turn the ground, you see a stag come out. And the stag goes towards the bounty hunter as it slams into him. And you see, he's like, tell me what you know about my name. As then another bolt goes out towards the individual. And you see him taking it, not letting it go. And he just like, you'll know if you beat me. And as he begins to turn the sword, you see coming out of the ground, and you hear a as you see these wolves coming out and smashing into the bounty hunter. As you guys approach the bounty hunter, anything you want to do?
A little above our pay grade, guys.
Kidding me?
Is there anything you want to do?
Hey, good luck, friend.
Just the vampires are dead.
Make a persuasion check.
That is 15.
Out of my way, little lady. I don't. What? Which vampires?
The blonde one. The strong blonde one.
He goes into his pocket, opens up, and you see like a whole bunch of contracts. You see, takes one out. He opens it. It disappears. He shrinks down to size. The appendages come back in. He fixes, even though they're cracked, the play doctor, like Matt, the glasses on there. Well, it looks like I have no more business here anymore, little lady. Another time, then, warrior. As the ground fixes and he holds up his sword, still remaining, he's like, and just leans against the wall. And you see the bounty hunter starts going away. And he's just like, hey, what'd you do with my friend? Another time. And you see the bounty hunter disappears off into the distance.
Question.
Yes. No questions yet. If you're going to ask something, Chris,
You can ask your
keep
question
going.
later.
You
In
see
my
the...
head, he's just like so exhausted. He's actually just walking off.
Yeah, he's just walking away. Honestly, I like that. He's just walking. He's not teleporting or nothing away. He's just decided he's walking away right now. You see the other one leaning against the wall. All right. So you killed him, I assume.
Killed fancy sword. I point to the silver sword.
Oh, God, of course
Good.
I should have. Great. Come on. As you guys go inside the abbey, the individual is walking. He puts one sword like into the broken one into the thing, and he's just like, oh, fuck. And as he's pushing things off, he's like, and you see Hubble in there, just like, is everything all right? And he's just like,
hold up the papers.
and he's like, oh. And he grabs us. He starts reading them, and he goes, oh. And he looks to you, and he takes out the one vial you made. He's like, I can heal Ulvik. He could heal everybody.
Please hurry.
You go into the basement. You see Ulvik down there, and you see Ulvik being like, oh, what do I owe the pleasure to? I think it's time we talk one-on-one. He's like, oh, so you're letting us all out. He's like, just you. I don't know how capable that is, you have to smudge this to let me out. So I think we know what has to happen. I'm gonna need your help here in a second. As he looks to the group.
I hold up my hand and I just like channel a sacred flame, and it's like, anybody but him leaves, you burn.
You see,
I am so done
yep.
right now.
You see Autumn give a look to you guys to signify she has an idea. She has a plan.
Let him.
Okay. So then, you see, Hubble goes up and he smudges just one of the runes, creating a little doorway. Immediately, Ulvik comes out. Guys, give me athletics checks against him as he goes to try and bite Hubble. And immediately, Autumn gets in the way of the door so no one can get by her, and she is holding them back. Nobody can exit through. You got him. 22, that's
all
enough.
the luck. So
Immediately
Faith
grab onto him.
Faith got an 18 when she rolled a 19, but
Yep.
Phil got a natural 20.
Oh my god, everyone is on point. Yeah, and Anthrax got a 22. Completely restrained as you see Hubble be like, please, master, please! And he's crying as he puts it down his house. He's like, no! Oh! And then he goes limp in your guys' arms. The
Healing
ears
spell!
fade. He goes and heals. He casts a healing word on him. But Ulvik returns to form. You see him. Oh, I wasn't myself. My thoughts weren't my own. Hubble. You see, Autumn. Yeah, great. More now.
Anfred's gonna stand behind Autumn, like just giving her a wall to.
For the sake of brevity, Ulvik has lots of holy water hidden away. That was part of when he was corrupted, what he did. So he is basically going to drop it on everyone and do AoE healing spells. He is a higher level cleric, and he begins the process of cleansing the town, including Thomas Ubil, who finally you see the young boy return to his form, finally healed from his horrendous condition. Coming up to the Abbey, let them have that time. Autumn was with you, and she's like, I knew you'd all figure it out. You have the Zahir Knight with you guys. You're over in the Abbey.
He's still here.
Yeah, he's still with you guys. He
I
wants
look-
to talk to you.
I look to Audium and I'm
Yeah.
like, does this mean anything to you? And I slap the plate mail that
Yep.
was like in Ganu's hands.
You see, she looks at it and she goes, no.
And then I pull out a bunch of the papers that we shoved into my haversack and I lay them out for her. They were planning spreading and
Where did you get this? Where did you
This
get
was-
this?
in the mayor's there's a secret area. In the mayor's town hall area there's a secret room that they were oh god.
You see,
I
you
just
see
hold my
the
head.
knight individual opens up the mask a little to the side. You can't see his face. Goes, and he goes down and goes, shit. As you see Autumn, they are of legend. I don't even know if they're real. They weren't. I have to return home. I have to tell. This is they're rumors, stories of them and their power. They've. You can see she's panicking. She is not okay at the moment. This is the most distraught you've ever seen Autumn. As she's like, this group, they come, and you hear the knight go, from the Far East. Yeah, no, I've worked with them before. They're pretty trash, if I do say so myself. She's like, you worked with the Altar of Shadows? And she's like, unfortunately, yes. She's like, then you know they've, in their time, have each stolen orbs of elemental harmony in the past.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Whoa.
They are unbelievably powerful and monstrous. Oh, we have to warn people from home. And you see, well, actually, what are you saying to that, to her?
After a night's rest, please. Ow.
Yes, you killed him, right? You killed him?
He's The
Oh, yeah.
steward with the silver sword.
All right,
I
we
did 'em
must.
good.
Maybe it's worth looking around. We need to know what they were up to, what they were planning.
There were also a bunch of coffins that we destroyed.
Oh, good, good. This is terrible news. This is worse than any extremist group I could have ever imagined. You see now, the individual takes off the helmet, and you can see a totally scarred, fucked up face, sunken in eyes, bald. And the individual looks to your group and goes, "Now, we need to have a conversation, because I see you guys have been touching things of my friend. And I need to know why you've been in contact with stuff from the Heralds. Is there any reason for that?"
Cleric had it.
I
You'll
touched
have
a
to be
lot of-
more specific.
I've touched a lot of things in my life. I see things and I go, "Ooh, touch." So it could have been anything.
Okay. Well,
I met a guy named Raylan, by the way. Do you know him?
Oh, yes, he's a dear friend of mine. Yeah.
He was very nice. Taught me a bunch of magic.
Oh, good.
Ugh.
Oh, well, I see he's doing well then in his duties. Please, you see him just go to the side for a second as he coughs. In the dent in his armor, just a geyser of blood shoots out from clearly one of his stomachs. He's like,
Oh God.
One of his stomachs.
yeah, it is now split in half. Well, I don't know how much time I have here, but take this. If you happen to run into my friend, I am missing, since you're running into artifacts from my friends. Have you heard of Eri Gilfrey?
Harold?
Yes, I am looking for him. He's missing, and he hasn't been coming to work lately, so he's in fucking trouble. As he hands you guys a talisman of Zahir.
Ooh.
It is this one though is in an amulet shape. He's like, you give that to him, he can get in contact with the big guy, and I'll get some kickback. It'll be great, and that will maybe help me find redemption.
You might already know this, but that bounty hunter dude, we heard last time he was seen was with him.
Yes.
Taken away by him. So...
Yeah, that's why I tried to fight him, and I offered some information on him in exchange. We went to a place that has nice time dilation stuff, and it was a while. He took your time, certainly, but I imagine...
Thank you.
But then he
bought us.
He gestures over to the symbol. He's like, oof, I'm actually the other way. I'm lucky it only took you so long dealing with those assholes. They were a pain in the ass to deal with in the past.
Ganu, you should probably go get checked out by the clerics.
Oh, yes, you two are definitely
great
still...
now,
Nope, you need to be healed. You are
You
definitely
should probably
sick.
still be
so-
treated.
Yep, that probably won't.
Yeah, you're probably right.
During the beginning of this conversation,
Yes.
Annafirth would have picked up Thomas.
Yes.
And, held him tight and
Yep.
try to find his parents.
Sure. I would say you notice his parents are nowhere within the vampires. There is maybe more to be discovered next session.
Well, you can stay with us, okay?
He's unconscious at the moment, but
Well, I
stable.
will
Listen anyway.
Yep, yep.
head and
Yeah,
tell them.
definitely. So blessings of Zahir onto all of you. Morphus is happy in some shit. I don't represent him, but he whatever. Friend of a friend. Blessings and
Who do we think? Who are you?
Zahir. You think Zahir? I'm a fuck up, but you think Zahir?
Okay. Well, thank you.
Well, you see, he hears something. He's like, okay. Well, I'm a man seeking redemption, and through my many mistakes, hopefully one can learn from them and do better into this world. I am a good old graceful champion of Zahir now to tell my story to those of my mistakes.
What is with Zahir and all the people who've done terrible things?
Oh,
Raylan said he did the same thing.
he gives hope to the hopeless. He gives second chances to people who, frankly, probably don't deserve them. And I, as you hopefully have not heard on this side of the world, am named in a previous life Escott Grandier. You guys. He's looking for reactions, seeing like, am I gonna get spit on
It was
again?
300 years ago.
Yeah.
You must know.
I've
It
never
was
heard of this
mentioned,
spell.
but like you guys don't really understand. I remember at one point you
For
understood
us,
the.
it's like a history book
Yeah.
thing.
You
It's
see him, he's like, oh, thank Christ.
which King George was in the Revolutionary
Yeah.
War?
He's like, good. And you see Autumn give a
He
look,
was
and she's
great.
like, Grandier? And he's like, nope, you don't remember anything. All right. I'm out. See you soon. Give that to my friend. He's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. He's in a lot of trouble.
I'll put it in my little haversack.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's indestructible, so that's that.
Oh, good.
As he's walking out, you see he falls a little bit on a pew. He's like, fuck. Anytime the healing can come. Anytime. He broke my fucking sword as he's opening up the doors. Yeah.
Right before he walks away,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, well, it was nice meeting you, and hopefully our paths cross again. And I'm gonna go for a fist bump.
Yeah, yeah, something before he leaves and does that. You see me just like, yeah, I would like to fight alongside you all someday. You seem like a great lot if you're killing idiots from the shelter of shadows. All right.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Absolutely. No, I don't need no. I'll get healing from the other people. It would be too easy to get healed just a little bit right now. That's for sure. He then continues walking out as you just see another puts the helmet back on. Oh, you saw Raylan as he's at the door. He's like, is he enjoying his stay in his duty? Be honest with me. You can be honest with me.
I'll be a little bit quieter,
Yeah.
like looking at the sky for like Zenya. It's like, not really, but like he liked it when I showed up. Maybe I could visit him again. I don't know. I like talking magic.
Yes, I'm overdue for a visit with them, but also, I knew it. All right. The little things, you have to cherish them when you fuck up as bad as I do. All right, take care now.
All right. So, am I seeing a cleric? Is that?
Oh, inside,
Okay,
and go talk to the clerics.
I'm gonna shuffle in like awkward.
A laceration
bit.
heals both the two of you, as you are no longer vampiric.
A
A little bit of Mama Everfall coming out.
And that is where we'll
Go
end
heal
tomorrow's
yourself.
session. River Run is not over. There is more stuff to do in River Run, but I really kind of wanted to get you to that end. So thanks.